Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back Explorers. My name's Jack. You join me here on this Sunday of Sundays. Ready for some NASCAR, ready to get it underway. The mic's going to be here today, so I'm quite clear, but there it is, the mic is here for today. Right. Hello everyone, welcome. Yo, you can't... Xavi, what do you mean 45 later than the scheduled time? Don't scare me like that. Hello everyone. Hello. How is everybody? Oh yeah, let's get a poll going. Right. Oh, I had all four of them written down earlier. Okay, someone do me. Hey Trench, hey everyone, hey Fly to the Sky, Xavi, TJC, hi Mrs. Smoke, hello Fox, hello Chris, how is everyone? Hello EGAD. Right, someone give me the top four so I can write a poll. Come on, give me the top four. Come on. Because I know that my man Blaney's won. I know that Logano's won. I know that... oh God, my brain's gone blank. To the point where I wrote Hagugu's winning. Oh, that's gone wrong. Hello everyone, how are we? Who are my top four? Reddick, it's Reddick, isn't it? It's Logano, Blaney, Byron and Reddick. Reddick. Yes, here we go. Hello Explorers, hello. Chris, wait, are you at the track? You're a lunatic. Why are you watching me, man? The fucking race is right in front of you. How can you hear me? It must be so loud there. I feel like you're a bit in my face there, Mike. Do you want to fight or something? You're a bit close there, lad. Get the fuck out of it. Hello, everyone. Alright. I'm going to try and find and make sure that I'm completely up to speed of where we are in the race. Because I'm not missing. I'm going to be here. We're going to get it. It's all going to be gravy. Larson, listen, don't break my heart like that, Xavi. I know Larson starts fourth, but what's the point? He can't win now. There's no, oh for fuck's sake, there's branding all over the cut. I don't want that. They just got a slushie, and the slushie's good because I'm baked. There you go, I've got big hands. I'll just cover it. Oh, it's so cold. I'm gonna get motherfucking brain freeze. There we go. Give me volume.
Seem to you like your year seems to have its kind of flow? Are there times you're like, man, I just can't believe we're even going to have a shot to go to Phoenix for the championship?
You know, there was a lot of kind of ups and downs this year. I was super proud of, and still am, right? Really proud of our 12 group's effort. There was a lot of things kind of outside of
The
our
guy
control
got penalised before the race. What's happened?
But we didn't really let that bother us. We just kind of took it in stride and tried to figure out how do we keep improving our team.
I'm in a suite, not the main stands. All right, Chris with the big dick. How is it, my friend? You having fun? I'm sorry if I look a bit pale. I am sick as a dog today, everyone. So, bear with me if at any point I take out of it. I'm gonna blah, but it is what it is. How are we?
Like that, who have the same mindset, who believe just as much as you do, and they have.
Can I watch Xfinity Race Series, please? How long until this race kicks off? That's the question, Mr. Fly.
We could do it. It was just a matter of doing it and getting here, and we've done a great job up until this point. Now it's just time to continue that job for one more race this year.
Ryan, we always check word in the garage, and word in the garage is that the 12 is pretty
I appreciate
good.
you.
Are they all just playing us, trying to get in
Chris,
your head,
I
or
appreciate
is 12 really good today?
Everyone being here. This is
Nice.
crazy.
I think we're good. It means we're doing something right. I felt really good Friday.
Like 30 minutes.
Didn't get a great qualifying lap, but I really felt good with our long run speed. Even our pace after 5 laps or so, I was really happy with. So a little bit different from Friday evening practice to today. It's pretty hot and slick, but I feel like that kind of goes.
Like I said, the races are literally about to start right now, man. Like
racetracks, little grip. I feel like we excel at those. Hopefully that continues today. But we've done a good job up into this.
I got told the race started at 8.
Fine tuning your car to
2 p.m., 1 p.m., wherever the hell you are in the world, it's 8 p.m. for
me.
me.
Down pit road and me trying to do everything as a driver correctly. So it was.
I've currently got.
Off on the right foot Friday
God,
Blaney. For Ryan Blaney.
Yes.
We'll see if he can get 2.
I'm watching Blaney being interviewed.
So kind of last year, Ryan Blaney won Martinsville and then the championship the next week here.
All right, listen.
How much, especially in this format?
I'm going to be real with a lot of yous.
Listen, momentum's a factor all year long. This is a season that starts in February and ends in November. It's a season of streaks.
Seeing as my boy Larson ain't going to be able to win.
And he's on that same track this year. You ride that momentum.
I've got to be
into
real.
That next win. And next race, and that race just.
Oh no! I don't know because there is another Hendricks boy in there.
Every year, Team Penske just averaging the
Byron is in there. Oh, but I love the highlighter car. I always talk about the highlighter number 12.
650 wins and almost 50 championships around the world in motorsports. That's how they get it done.
To win the championship.
One of the cool elements about championship weekend, the driver introductions. Let's listen in.
I'm gonna go with the 12 car, Blaney.
Here to present the NASCAR Cup Series Championship 4. Please welcome to the stage NASCAR Chief Hype Officer Hamamba Smith.
Hamamba Smith, hello.
What is going on, NASCAR? Are you ready for the main event?
I'm ready for the main event. Let's go, brother.
The battle for the NASCAR Cup Series Championship all comes down to.
Oh shit! Wait, you're not allowed to hear this, aren't you? NASCAR allow you to hear their stuff. I forgot about that.
Right now. NASCAR, are you ready?
Should I probably blur it a bit more than that? Maybe.
Clinching a third NASCAR Cup Series championship. It's the driver of the 22 Ford Mustang for Team Penske, Joey Logano.
Yeah, maybe a smidge more blur. You know, just so I don't get completely in trouble.
Championship 4.
But we are allowed desktop audio, aren't we? Yes, we are.
The field is set. Phoenix Race. Let's line them up.
Yeah! Yeah!
Business from here on for the championship 4 drivers, moments away from climbing in their car and trying to win the NASCAR Cup Series title. When we come back in 23-11, win the championship in year number 4 of their.
Oh god, when I get my new little stream deck so I can mute the ads quicker, this is going to be incredible. What's up, everyone? Are we all excited? Are we all excited? I'm bloody excited. Jack, do you know about Byron's background? I don't know about Byron's background. Trench, please feel free to fill me in. I don't know where my mouse is now that I've got all these bloody screens. Good God. Used to be an iRacer. I rate that. I rate that incredibly hard. Oh, why are we doing it? Oh, you know what? You know what? Just to be smart. What is going on here? Everything all good still? My stream's still running? Because my YouTube just went ballistic. It said that I wasn't here. Give me 2 seconds because I want to make sure that the stream I get actually works, because dear God, I'm not having all this jitter. Has anyone noticed he's having his last race with FedEx? I did not know that, TJC, thank you. Then he got a shot from a spotter. That's mental. Like, imagine, but why am I on this one? What's going on? Why are we over there? Hello. See, that's what I mean. I'm trying to find the stream and I realise I'm on last week's NFL one. Hello. Sorry if my headphones die, bro, during the race. Oh, hey, listen, you don't want to be listening to me. Go and enjoy it, man. I'm just going to be sitting here chatting shit. I mean, Byron stories like every video game's dream, and I respect him for that. But there's something about him that I can't put my finger on. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with. I think because every single NASCAR video that I've reacted to recently, if you watch on the channel, which most of you do, I always point out the 12 car because I really do love that Menards highlighter yellow. You'll have to bear with me, everyone. The stream just went down, so trying to find one so I don't have a panic attack. Haha! Yes! Yes! We're back. Here we go, here we go. Where?
Is most prominent here, so just
listen,
so you know,
this is where I'm at.
I don't know where this Pokemon thing came from. It came out of left field. I didn't watch a lot of Pokemon growing up. I was more Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, my kid.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Ugh.
It's just crazy and incredible to watch your kids grow and watch them come into new things, love new things. But one thing he's always loved is this racing, and
all right. Also,
to the racetrack with me and the rest of our family. So
also, LaJoy, I believe.
Hope they get to celebrate with you. Let's talk
maybe
about the guy
LaJoy.
who calls you a kid. He's 6'6",
someone was sponsored by Optic Gaming this season,
Extremely bad.
and
It was nice to share the moment.
weirdly, they're in the weed game, which is crazy that
Pep talk before we headed out.
gamers that are into weed are doing NASCAR and they sponsored a car. That's pretty cool.
This whole process, we all believe
That's
in each
pretty
other.
damn cool.
And you know, we just go out there and have fun and leave it on the line. When this thing ends, we'll have no regrets.
Tyler Reddick, a lot on his mind, and now maybe just a little bit more, Marty, as he gets a little more love from the family just before this thing gets rolling.
I'm glad he got the artwork, Dave. That was terrific.
Well, starting.
DJ
Oh, yeah, listen.
New Xfinity Series
Out of nowhere, I would love Larson to win the race just for the shits of it. But if not, Bell. Imagine Bell wins the race. What happens then? Does it just go off of points? What if one of the top four don't win, but they place like 2nd, 8th, and 12th or whatever?
The pressure is immense, knowing that you have to do all the things right. You can't make any mistakes and have an opportunity at this.
Patriots are beating the Bears 13-3. Get Matt Eberflus and Shane Waldron the fuck off of my team. Get them gone. Other than that, it's whoever places highest of the four. I appreciate that, Egan. I thought that would have been the situation. Highest of the four. Thank you, Chris. Oh, guys, I'm glad you're all here. But then what do we do after the NASCAR season? What do we do? What are we all going to watch together on a Sunday? Because none of you like NFL. Zed Moore, hello my friend, thank you. I'm trying to catch up with everyone. There's a few of you here today. I'm not used to having to get off.
What if the guy had been eating chicken before he put those cars down? He's going to destroy it. Come on, man. Give me something better than that.
I got a slushie. I'll be real. I haven't had a slushie in years, and it just hits so good with Mary Jane.
Well, at the risk of enraging all the animal lovers.
Recaps of races you missed. Hey, go watch some of my other videos, you cheeky.
Of speed versus decision making a few years ago, made some bad mistakes. Wrecked some race cars, got them knocked.
I was also genuinely, there is a thought in my mind to possibly do a movie reaction, edited and chopped up for YouTube, of Days of Thunder, possibly of Mrs. Smoke as well. Hockey streams. Come on, what? No one likes NFL. No one. Tyler Reddick and Kyle Larson look so short. They do. I was going to say, but I didn't want to see like sizes because I'm quite tall. Mrs. Smoke is quite short. I didn't want to say anything about the heights. Mrs. Smoke is down for that. Yes, let's go. Even the commentators know it's all about Blaney.
This man won Martinsville last year, came here and whipped the field. I think he does it again today.
Yeah, we can talk cars, we can talk people, we can talk owners, we can talk whoever you want to. I'm going to go back to just people. We're going to talk people. That's what this sport is all about. I'm going to say Dale Inman and Richard Petty. I'm going to say Ray Abraham and Jeff Gordon. I'm going to say Chad Knaus and Jimmy Johnson. I'm going to say Lord Byron and Rudy. That's where I'm going today. The 24, William Byron. I'm telling you, man, it's the relationship. It's how these two interact.
Hello, hello. Am I back? My mic just seemed to really crazy there. Am I back? Am I back? Hello, hello.
And it's one common goal.
Yeah, I think that's all fair. All you guys have great picks because of the consistency throughout in the championship pedigree. But for me, it's about picking that wild.
That's one of my favourite movies of all time. Chris, that's good to know.
Talented guy in this series. I know there's an argument there, but I absolutely love his talent. I love the rawness of his ability.
Thomas Gibbons, I'm 6'7". Yeah, but you're just a fucking freak of nature then, mate. America produces some abnormal... No, I'm joking. Hello, welcome. I'm back. Hello, Thomas. That's incredible.
Michael Phelps driving the
6'7" is tall. I'm tall, but that's tall.
Championship race coming up here on NBC Sports.
Tom Cruise is doing Days of Thunder too. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? Watch Ford vs Ferrari. Unfortunately, Fly to the Sky. I've seen that. Tyler Reddick is about 5'6". So second hockey teams have been getting into school to try to find a favourite NHL team. EGAD. I've done a couple of videos on the
Imagine
NHL.
yourself
But
in Los Cabos, where
y'all
sun, sea, and
need
luxury
to-
converge. Explore the tranquility of San Jose del Cabo and the vibrant energy
Need
of
to probably
Cabo
get back
San
into
Lucas
it.
on Mexico's Baja California Peninsula. Immerse yourself in desert dunes and coastal
Gotta
rocks.
remember that it's not
Witness
all just
majestic
violence.
whales in their natural habitat. Los Cabos is your
Boo
ultimate
Lugano
vacation
had
haven.
it.
Indulge in luxury, embrace vibrant culture, and
Most drivers
celebrate
are short.
every
It helps with the
moment.
aerodynamics
Visit
and the
Los
weight of the
Cabos
car being
Travel
short, I
and plan your
suppose.
escape today.
Virgin Plus is obviously the choice for affordable phone plans with lots of data.
You
So
should
is
react
the
to the
selling
ball in
power of a
Hockey Town and
certified
said more.
actor
What is
doctor
that?
really necessary? Does it help if 10 out of 10 pretend doctors agree it's easy on the wallet? Or that you get discounts on food, fashion, and entertainment? The glasses aren't real. Do we need all this
English, Thomas, lad, you're 6'7" and you're from England. Are you from like Scotland or something? Or are you from like the West Country or something?
Obviously.
6'7". I gotta shake your hand, mate. It'd be like.
DMX One Step 2.0 creates a thermal air gap under your floors so that the cold doesn't reach your feet. DMX One Step 2.0. No mold, no cold.
The ideal driver size is similar to horse jockeys. Nah, listen, horse jockeys are seriously small. If you've ever actually been around a jockey, like 5'3" is too tall. 5'3", you're too tall.
This is your life now. But you
Oh, hello. You scared the shit out of me.
How we do. A new episode of Children Ruin Everything. Thursday on CTV. Stream next day on Cray.
Change is in the air. This isn't last season. This time is different.
Closing in on the green flag for the NASCAR Cup Series championship race between Joey Logano, William Byron, Tyler Reddick, and Ryan Blaney. The math today is simple. There is no math. The highest finisher among those four is the 2024 champion. DJ, you picked Blaney, but he starts 17th. Any concern for you? No concern at all. And whenever he drives by the other three in stage one, they're going to be Sixth championship four appearance for Joey Logano. Brad, how does that experience help him today?
No doubt about it. He knows what
My wife's cousin used to play in the NHL. I can go to the game. I want pretty much for free low. It's got. Hey, listen, Chris.
He gets out front, you don't get by him.
Again, if I ever get over to the States, me and you'll be chatting. I'll be going to a hockey game as well. Why not?
You start the year with a Daytona 500 victory, you end it with a championship.
I believe all the cars have to compensate for the weight. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, oh man, that's why you want to be light and short.
Can he do it today on the championship stage?
Fox is behind Logano. Fox! We've turned him to the dark side by booing Logano every week.
That's for sure.
Michael Waltrip was a big fella. Yeah, true. Desert got L takes fly. We'll fight.
Championship Sunday.
Massive fight of basically everyone from the Arizona Coyotes and the Detroit Red Wings. Fun fact, the NHL was founded in a small town in Michigan. Ah, yes. Exploring Blue Donut Smoke for today's race. Blue Donut. What is its lineage? Why would I root for Byron? He sucks. Oh, Blaney. Go, Blaney. We're going with Blaney. Blaney today.
Bobby Allison, a NASCAR Hall of Fame driver, the 1983 Cup Series champion and three-time Daytona 500 champion, passed away peacefully at his home yesterday at the age of 86. His impact on the sport will extend far beyond the record books. Please join us in a moment of
silence, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome from the 161st Air Refueling Wing, Chaplain Major Nathan Tarr.
Let me invite you to pray with me, please.
That is a quick one moment.
Our gracious God, your word tells us that all things we enjoy are gifts from your
If you
good
believe in
hand.
God.
And so we thank you for this new and beautiful day, the gift of competition.
He didn't even bring a Bible, he's reading it off an
For the
iPhone.
skill and dedication of these drivers and their crews. We thank you for the opportunity that we enjoy to gather here as fans and as friends. We thank you also for the gift Bobby Allison was to so many of us. We are grateful for
Oh my
his
God, it was
career.
Bobby Allison.
We ask that you would comfort his family and the NASCAR community at this
Ah,
passing.
that's sad. I
We
know
ask
from
now for your
watching videos
protection
of you
on those who
guys.
race and those who watch. May all that we do today bring glory unto you, and it is in your matchless name that we pray. Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome from the United States Air Force Band in Washington, D.C., the Singing Sergeants.
Oh. In the twilights. And then what? What did they do? Yeah, yeah. In air, yes. Oh wow. That what? Yes, it was. But we came back and burnt down the White House a few years later, just letting you know. Do your history. I love fucking with the Americans because they give it back so good. Here we go.
312 laps, 4 drivers, 1 title. It's almost time to race for the NASCAR Cup Series Championship. We'll get the engines fired next.
810 go. Listen, you knew it was a good sound whenever you heard.
You've seen a lot of things built over the years, like friendships, dreams.
That's the sound of liberty.
Canada's building center, but it's all of us together who build Canada, and we've done some mighty fine work. We're Timber Mart.
I
with
did
over
hear
500
the crowd chant in USA. To be fair, I know a fair bit about the old A10s, but I might, that's a good idea to do as a reaction. I appreciate that, Trench. There you go. You see, Jason? That is the exact sound. I'm glad some of you appreciate it. Bucks beating the 49ers 17-13. Oh my lord! What? How are the Bears doing? Are they basically dead in the water now then? Oh, bear with me, everyone. Ah. I'm back. What's going on? Javi, Chris is in one of the suites there, I believe, and who else is there? Patriots still beating the Bears 13-3. Dear God, lads, get it together. The Commanders are beating the Steelers. Go on, the Commanders. Jags beating the Vikes. Yeah, for now. For now. The fat electrician. People do tell me to react to him, but I feel like I'd just be stealing his content if I do that. And I know I don't even know what this channel is anymore. I just like streaming at the minute. Maybe we just react to his channel, his videos on stream, and then do what I'm doing and upload those to YouTube. See, the thing is, Trench, this is where I sound like a dickhead, but I am quite knowledgeable and book smart. I'm a nerd. I'm a massive, massive nerd. I know a lot of history. I know a lot about military and war and stuff like that. So I just feel like I'd be cheating if I've seen stuff before, but maybe it's something we can do together for people that haven't seen it. I suppose that's how we grow. Yeah, why not? Why not? That's a good idea. This is why I appreciate you all. He loves the exposure. Appreciate that, Chris. Just at the track, the hogs were loud as shit, shook the sky. But oh yeah, I can imagine all the windows were just vibrating.
Waiting for. Please welcome Anheuser-Busch Director of Sports Marketing, David Obajtek Jr. Coca-Cola North America Senior Director of Sports Marketing, Chris Bigda.
Hello.
Xfinity NASCAR Marketing Specialist, Max Pasilis.
Basically, all the rich white dudes. I'm hammered! There they are, all of them. Look at that.
Championship viewers, I am standing in the most unique places in all of motorsports. It's the dog leg here in Phoenix, also known as...
Oh my God, the dog leg. Who sat in the dog leg? Someone just said they are.
7 wide at times using all of this available space.
Javi, you're at the dog leg. Yeah, Javi.
This flat area, it becomes disorienting as you use all of this space. Then as you
That dude, one of those dudes out of the three, maybe all of them were hammered.
Potentially damage it. Therefore, these championship drivers know they'll have
Exactly, dashcam videos, sports videos, music. I know there's loads. I hope you guys continue to support, because I know you will, but I appreciate it. I'm gonna continue doing the live streams. I like doing it live with you guys, and then I'm gonna start just uploading whatever we watch as videos for people that couldn't make it.
My son is in real estate. Andy DJs.
You're gonna have to turn off the Colts game for NASCAR. Yeah, how is it, people that are there? Chris, Javi, let me know about the atmosphere. How is it? How are the people? How expensive is a beer there today? I don't even drink, but I'm always intrigued to know. Did they boo Logano? I'm glad to chill with a fellow partaker while watching the same shit I do. Yeah, that's a goal. I'm also genuinely going to start doing game streams as well because I think they're hilarious. Especially if I try and do like a NASCAR season, that would be just a nightmare. I can already tell. Burns, yeah, I'll be honest, because my views in this day and age don't work. I'm a non-empath. I don't care about people's feelings, and that usually rubs people the wrong way. Hello.
I think we should be this soon, and also the Amazon one. It's heavy, I might need to grab it.
That's fine. People forget about 50% of any given crowd boo down. Hey, maybe we just don't understand the genius that is Logano yet. Hey, there's a... My political opinion is that Logano should be deported. Egad, Jesus. That's why we don't discuss any of like politics or anything here, because I'll be honest, nobody wants to know what someone that doesn't produce care or empathy cares about. I don't like. That's why we steer clear of it. Yeah, listen, I'm one of these people that's all for say what you want, well, as much as you can without YouTube restricting it, I suppose. Trench is here to chill and watch NASCAR. And other things, of course, Trench, I appreciate. Hey, it ain't just Jimmy Johnson you got to worry about. Ain't old Ricky Spinass in the lineup somewhere? I'm here to boo the guy.
The delivery man brought it in for me.
Huh?
The delivery man brought it in, like, for me. He was just like, let me bring it in. He just like put it in. I was like, hey, thank you.
Does he want to fight?
No. He's like,
Hold on, Explorers. I've got to go and assert my dominance with a delivery driver. Wait here. I'm going to assert my fucking dominance. Wait here. Fucking take away. Alright, cool. Wait. Fucking come in here. Give me all of that. Give me all of that, you can't. Fucking. He challenged me. Sorry everyone, I had my masculinity challenged by a delivery driver there. I dare. I could have brought that package in. I was going to say, Jason, all I've heard is outside of the track. Joey Logano's like the definition of very nice man. But then again, if people are too nice, they've got skeletons in their fucking closets. That's the content we needed. Mrs. Smoke fighting a delivery driver. Oi, come and get on the mat. Here we go.
Chip 4, but this week, much like any, there are every other driver on the racetrack
How about Danny Hamlin in Road 7? Owns one of the Championship 4, but still looking for a championship himself. Ryan Blaney back in Row 9. Eric Jones, Corey LaJoie make up Row 10.
Jimmy Johnson there on the 12th row. Brad Keselowski a little further back. Bubba Wallace and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. on row 15. Let's keep on walking through the grid to see who's starting where for this 36th and final.
Hey Desert, I don't like this, mate. You're making me feel like I might end up supporting Logano at some point.
Motorsports, the Arizona native who finishes the year as the best qualifier for season 2024. Here's something special for you, and if you live in the Phoenix or Scottsdale area, anywhere around
My NBC feed is way ahead of yours. Oh no!
It's what the Championship 4 are chasing. The Bill France Cup, the all-new Tundra, has showcased the championship trophy throughout this local area over the past several weeks, and is leading the field on the pace laps. I saw it on the edge of the golf course at our hotel earlier this week. I was like, wow, that's pretty neat. So,
oh my God! And this is the one that's the most bit ahead. Oh dear God. Well, this is where I'm at, unfortunately.
Pep talk. Let's go inside the 22 of Joey Logano's world.
There, Joey. Good luck, Paul. Great job so far. Put her up front. Let's stay up there. Yes, sir. All right, boys. Been here more than anybody else.
Your NBC feed is ahead of mine, so I've seen a Pizza Man video before where it ended completely different.
Let us know what we can do to help. We will be watching data, feedback we can, probably wear you out about 6-pack all day.
Actually, you're ahead of me by like 5 seconds. Say behind her, well,
Stevie,
doing everything know what's going on.
Box in the same spot that Billy Scott is.
I just lost picture. I won't chat in this call.
Your calming message?
Oh dear God! Listen. This is where we are with the stream.
Calming, and really, I don't know if I'm talking to the driver as much as all the other crew. As I mentioned earlier, so many.
If you're there, please don't ruin it. If your stream's ahead of mine, don't fucking ruin it.
Remind ourselves why we're here.
Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
This was a season's worth of work, and I am very impressed with the 4 that we have. I think they're all deserving and hard to handicap for sure.
4 really good race teams, good race car drivers. Now, do what you do well.
Well, Fox, I'll try not to speak too much, my friend. But this is me, and I'll keep you up to date with my shit commentary.
Don't make mistakes. Play to your favor. Play to your strengths. Be who you are.
The Toyota Camry XSE is the official pace car for today's championship race, and the honorary driver, as you look in through the windshield, the legend, the swimming icon, the 23-time Olympic gold medalist, Michael Phelps. I caught up with Michael on the grid.
Michael Phelps has got
I said, hey, on behalf of all motorsports fans and NASCAR
uncomfortably long arms.
Cool. I'm excited to be here and have this opportunity. So,
hell yeah, Egad.
Of the 22 and the 45. How about the now defending champion? Trying to
You're goddamn right it was for you, Jason, and anyone else. Don't ruin it or we will fight.
All year about defending our title, and we have a chance to do it. Not a lot of guys can say that, so be proud of yourselves.
Defending champ. Come on, Blaney.
All you guys, man. You guys put in so much work all year.
Come on, Blaney. Come on.
So there's all 4 championship 4, all of the contenders, and some really mean.
24 and 20 should have been DQ'd last week. The 5 should be competing. Listen, my view as well, I'm not going to lie a little bit there, Kyle, but that's because I am a Larson fan and that's my prerogative now.
Here in the desert, in Phoenix, Arizona, it is time to bring the action.
Bring the action, bring the noise, the final 500 of the season.
The build-up has been immense. Even if you're not in the championship 4, you want to finish on the highest note. Everybody has their story of the season to tell. And what does 2025 look like? But we're not there yet. We are right here. Right
Here we go, we're moving round, we're moving round.
Phoenix Raceway is
Get ready!
for championship day. Let's go!
Here we go, green flag, boogity, boogity, boogity.
Let's go racing, boys! For the last time of the season, let's fucking go racing!
beautiful moment for Martin Truex Jr. to lead this field in his final full-time Cup ride.
Big moment for the one.
Let's go.
That Busch Light Chevrolet, light blue and white, got loose underneath the 22, was able to save it. He'll fall.
Okay, it's this weirdly seems all quite calm.
Way through the middle there as well.
Quite calm for a start.
Elliott dove down low in that familiar blue and yellow Napa machine. Somebody's in the way.
Oh, and now instantly the monster.
Then it looked like a mechanical issue that continued.
No, Ty Gibbs.
Right turn, heavy damage to the 54.
Lap number 2. Well, 1 technically. Ty Gibbs very hard into the wall there.
There was some radio communication. That was a huge hit for the youngster.
Don't worry, Fox. 3 months will fly by. Stick with me every weekend and we'll chat shit on the NFL. We'll laugh, we'll joke, we'll watch videos. The live streams are still going to happen every single 3 days a week like normal.
As quickly as possible.
It's only a 1 mile racetrack.
Yeah, listen, he's got to be done. He went into that wall with some disgusting force. Lap 3 cars are still moving. Caution is out though.
Such a hard impact. It's good to see the AMR team there.
It looked like something broke. From my little quick look up, it looked like something just wasn't doing what it was supposed to. Here we go on the replay. Jesus, Ty Gibbs looks young.
The 54 is up. You see him sliding. I don't know if he has a tire down or breaks a toe link.
Is it his toe link? Yeah, maybe. Oh, got a bit sideways, overcorrect, slams into a wall. I was just thinking maybe a toe link. That's what seems to put. Oh my God, the whole side. Toe link, toe link. He's 19, 22, so he's young. Lord. Whoa, he's got a baby face. But my God, he can drive. Well, not today, obviously, but.
He's able to get it turned left to get more of a side impact. That is a massive hit.
Okay, well, 22. Jeez.
Wow.
Oof.
It's the end of his second full season for his grandfather's team, and it's ended not the way that he would have hoped.
Is he okay? He's been.
They've had speed at times. Early in the race, it looked like they could be contenders, and as a race,
He now owns the 54 in Xfinity. Whoa!
The end of this year has not gone well. Several mechanical failures, and then to end today.
Super Bowl winner. Joe Gibbs is his granddad. Okay. He turned 22 at the start of October.
Second places, had some third places, but unfortunately,
It's a sad story. Joe Gibbs' dad passed away the night he won the Xfinity Championship. Oh man.
Special delivery.
Yeah, all before that, and then next one went to shit.
Deals are here early, and you get a sneak peek right now.
Okay, Jason.
Everything you need. Get best.
Okay. Okay. Jason wants to be the smart ass of the chat. Obviously, don't spoil the race, but is he okay? He got out under his own power and walked to the ambulance. Okay, thank you, Jason. That's all that matters. Marching down me. Toodaloo. Anyone want to go to Los Cabos? Sorry, Los Cabos. Los Cabos. Fox is dying on the Logano Hill today. I love you for that, my brother. But I'm 100% for the championship today. Defending champion, Blaney. Because clearly it ain't going to be Larson, so... That was a nasty hit. What shit do they put on television that I say that and you guys are watching me. I like I'm much better than television, let's be real. Blaney back to back would feed generations. I was a little bit higher when I made my Walmart order. I ended up with £6 of gummy bears. No one wants to see Reddick or Byron win. Let's be real, Reddick is a midget. Hey, I believe they like a less aggressive term nowadays, eh? So Bonesy, it clearly shows that you want Blaney to win as well. It's almost cleaned up. We'll go racing when we come back, apparently. It did seem like he lost a window pane / panel from the slam. So I can understand if there's glass or something on the track. I want Reddick or Blaney to win, Dale Jr. Oh, wait, no, sorry. In an interview, Dale Jr. said was offered a percentage of the restaurant chain Fuddruckers to go Joe Gibbs Racing. He chose Hendrick. I'm not going to lie, I quite like the Hendrick race team. The boys all seem to have a real good time together. They all seem to get, other than the bit of dirty racing the other week, I can't lie. Montanas. Do people not realise crab and lobster are like the bugs of the sea? Why do people charge so much money for it?
For the barbecue,
they're lovely, but it is like literally the bugs of the sea.
Canada's home for barbecue.
Okay, we had. I unmuted because we were back on. Welcome back, Thomas. Oh, Lexham, thank you, Chris. Appreciate the update. So something, but it did come out of its frame, right, on the car. That safety barrier, genuinely, Jason, I've said ever since losing the great number 3, the safety measures that it implemented going forward were incredible, and that safety wall alone, even me watching this season, the amount of lives it saved this season alone is crazy. Lobsters are in fact insects. Exactly, they're bugs. But people don't understand that, man. Team Ford, Team Logano from Fox. Imagine Truex Jr. winning the final race or Kyle Busch wins. Imagine this is the one that he wins to continue his streak.
Under caution, so looking to get some racing rhythm going. It's Martin Truex Jr. in that throwback scheme alongside Joey Logano. Let's get back to racing.
Oh, is that Truex up front in the red maroon looking car? It is, okay. Larson's in 5th. Go on, Larson, you sexy bastard. I don't even know what you look like, mate. I'll be honest. I don't even think I've seen Larson's face. Mad, now that I think about it.
side in the 24, predominantly white.
The hands of ice would have saved Dale Senior, but it was totally opposed to it. Yeah, I know that too. Many people have told me that, Jason. The 24 did something wrong by being on the racetrack, so it is. Exactly, Vince. It is the unrealised legacy of Dan. Safety. Here we go, 3 wide.
Jeff, that was a Las Vegas kind of
Blaney's. Blaney's going to have to get his foot down a bit if he wants to chase this pack down. He's down in 12th.
Gave that handicap in the pre-race show. You said that what you excited you the most about Reddick is that he's willing to make any type of move, and what scared you was the same thing, and that was it. Reddick kind of drives one way. The same
Maybe again, I might look that up. Thank you, my friend.
Miami didn't work at Las Vegas. He tumbled down the front stretch upside down.
It shows you his mentality for today. He's on offense. He is not going to play defense.
The Richmond Water Heaters on board of Ryan Blaney.
Started the lowest of all the championship 4 outside the top 15, all the way up to 12. He looked very
Blaney's up to 12. Bet he needs to chase it down. He's got a lot of work. No, he's not. He's
60 laps in the opening stage, by the way.
30 of 60. 13 of 60, sorry, not 30.
Boston Cindric just ahead. Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, then Blaney in that bright yellow Menards Ford. Going by the man who will be crowned Rookie of the Year, the 77 of Carson Hocevar.
That was an odd look for the 11 of Denny Hamlin. The dogleg looks like it's become a little bit.
Hocevar got Rookie of the Year. Go on, the lad.
Back onto the racetrack. Had the 11 into a bit of a wiggle.
Watch this right here. Watch the 11 and the 5. See, when Denny Hamlin started to come
Yeah,
back
but you
on
said
the
the 24
racetrack,
cheated, not
like
Shelley.
Steve
The 24 was in a something. Why should they be doing that? So the same thing. Hey,
Parker spoke about that at the start of that race.
no comment.
How rough that transition is, leaving the apron and coming back on the racetrack.
The rear suspension of these cars are very, very finite settings. There's physical stops because to make a car drive good, you want the rear diffuser right against the ground. So the car.
Anyway, chat. I'll be right back. I'll catch up with you in a second. I'm gonna watch some racing.
Where we see, but actually on the straightaway as we watch the 11 and the 12 side by side, right here, past the start-finish line in that spot of the racetrack. That's the most vertical load. That's where the car is squished the most. So those rear settings.
So far, Logano's out in the lead. Byron's in 4th. Reddick's in 7th. Blaney in 10th.
How quick they learned, Diff. This is something different in this race that we have seen in previous races.
Hope the 24 crashes. Hey, Kyle. We're all friends here.
all the way on this apron. Watch Tyler Reddick. He's not even down there. Left side's on the paint, not going on that apron.
Parker, let's go inside your race in the Xfinity Series last night. Congrats on your career wrap-up, by the way. Tell us about those
Who's
transitions.
got the fastest track time so far? It is Truex, isn't it? I believe. He had the fastest qualifying time, didn't he?
Very much, by the way. And what you guys are talking about is exactly right. I noticed this in the Xfinity race yesterday. There's that transition. There's some bumps. They're actually developing right around the yellow lines there that you don't want to hit, and actually points through the race. I was choosing to do the exact thing you're seeing these Cup drivers do, which is avoid going down there because it was so harsh. And you know that if you get this car down there and you start to bounce around, you could damage the underbody of the race car. So they have to use it very
Hey, listen. I'm all for animosity. And if anyone does wreck out, I don't want anyone getting hurt.
High pass through turns 1 and 2. It was very reminiscent of what got him in trouble at Las Vegas. But the week after that, I talked to crew
We're on board with Reddick right now,
about being aggressive and about crashing.
who's in 6th position. Cindric just on his ass.
Tyler, we're standing behind him. We want him to be aggressive. Same here today, Marty.
Reddick, first appearance, first championship for appearance. Go on, the lad.
So Jeffy talked to us earlier this week about how
Blaney's making up positions. He's down to 7th. Blaney, 8 top 5 finishes in 17 starts, 8 straight top 10 finishes. Finished runner-up in 3 of the last 4 races.
behind the wheel. Well, if you think about what he did last week, he had to win Martin's.
Well, he is the defending champion for a reason, I suppose.
In that race, in this race last year, he did not qualify well, and he won the championship. So you just lean on those experiences. You remember what you did, and you know you can get it done.
Excuse me, everyone. As I said, I'm not very well today, so I'm exhausted.
Teammate up front, Joey Logano, has led 11 laps so far. And Stevie, they're the first laps he's led since he led the last lap in 2022 to win the championship.
Well, You want to be your best at the right times.
Teammate on teammate here.
Larson is saying his car is really loose to Glyph Daniels. That's not what you want to hear from Larson. He's back in 9th position at the moment. Logano's out in the lead. Truex, Bell, Byron and Elliott are your top 5. Blaney's up to 7th. Chasing down Reddick. He's holding off Cindric, and he seems to be chasing down Reddick. This is who he's going after, and I appreciate it. Come on, Blaney.
Do you know, guys, when Ryan Blaney showed us that incredibly determined performance and drive last week, it was coming off the back of a gut-wrenching loss at Homestead when Tyler Reddick rounded him up. Team Penske is a big family as far as personnel at the shop and from the driver roster as
Christopher Bell must be sick right now. How is he not in the top 4?
Sent him a text straight after Homestead and said, "You know."
Larson wiggled at the dog leg. Hopefully nothing too serious. Looks like it was a little wiggle. Manipulating a race is something that should 1,000% result in suspension for drivers owners. Listen, any sport, if you're threatened to manipulate any sport in any way, you should be stripped from the sport completely. Sport is supposed to be about sportsmanship and competition and being the best you can be. If you manipulate and cheat, you're gone. You're out.
In this throwback scheme to Martin Truex Jr.
I watched a Ricky Craven interview this morning, and he said a lot of drivers should have been parked this weekend. Jeff Burton said before the race that he was a permanent.
If starting on the pole wasn't special
That he wants permanent suspension for race manipulation. I completely agree. If you're found to be manipulating a race, your whole team should be disbanded. Because if you're willing to cheat, you've destroyed the whole integrity of the sport.
Respect there is for that guy and his 20 years in the NASCAR Cup Series.
MTJ, let's get MTJ a dub today.
The biggest compliment
To it, it's a tall order expert. It might happen.
that right there is simple respect.
And now he's doing the
Oh, if you haven't, I don't ever ask, but feel free to join the Intrepid Explorers. It helps the channel out, keeps the lights on, all that sort of stuff. Join up, you get yourself a little green name, you get some emotes.
I can only imagine Martin Truex Jr. while the pole
Like the stream if you can, all that good stuff. Hi Jimmy, how are you?
And right, see, that's the motivation of this whole race team. You guys mentioned he's such a laid-back guy. I think we were all looking for an ounce of emotion out of him throughout this weekend, and we really didn't see it. We didn't see it in the pre-race, Jeff, when you spoke to him, but on his radio on the pace laps, he had a message to the team that maybe showed a little bit of emotion. Take a listen.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for sticking with it all the way through to the end here. Hopefully we can go out on top. Appreciate all your hard work, your dedication, everything we've done over the years. It's been a lot.
I don't know, maybe there's a hit there right at the end.
That's very nice of Truex's team. Again, I forget that this is the last race, so this is like, even if you've had a shit season, thank you for everything. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching and supporting and subscribing and super chatting, all the stuff over the times I've been here. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone that's joined the Intrepid Explorers. Thank you to everyone that's super chatted. Ah, man, it's been a good season.
Lovely friendship and their journey together, and this for Martin to wear today in his final full-time Cup ride. That is really neat.
We're halfway through stage 1. They are pinging round. I believe a lap time is what, 28 seconds.
So Truex's message said, let's hope we can get it done today. He's just 1.5 seconds behind this man, Joey Logano.
Logano is about to join David Peterson and Darrell Waltrip as 3-time champion. Hey! I've booed him all season, but it seems to me like Logano is definitely keeping the lead. And unless something miraculous or disgusting happens, it could very much be his. F1 should implement NASCAR style race manipulation rules. In my opinion, there's nothing more jarring than watching drivers have to hand over well-earned wins to teammates just to help their teammates in points. Yeah, you do see that quite a fair bit in F1 where they're like, nah, fuck that. I'm very well, thank you, Jimmy. Just had a bit of a thought just then about everyone being here over the NASCAR season. The laughs that we've had, the knowledge that we've shared. It's crazy that the season is in the final race and we're watching it together. Yeah, take that, other NASCAR reactors. I don't see you fuckers doing this. I don't even... Get out. Patriots beating the Bears. Not. What the what? Alright, listen, but Justin Fields was the problem. I'll die on this hill. I've got Caleb's shirt. We're about to be 4-6 on the season, lads. There's no point. We want to be 10. We ain't going to win the next 6 straight against the Packers, the Lions, the Seahawks, the Packers, the Lions, the Vikes, or whatever it is. The Panthers beat the Giants. Hitting the TH3 and don't you be getting people's food contaminated with the Mary Jane there, Mr. Fox. Bring back Mixture Biscuit. No. Here we go, we're back. Race is back. You lot are distracting me.
Which ones do you like?
This is for you, Foxes. Back on, lad.
I don't like being around any of them.
Logano is out in the lead, but by maybe 2 car lengths of Truex. Excuse me.
We're going to old man him to death. I don't understand. He said, listen, we aren't flashy. We just find ways. We're kind of a little bit here, a little bit there. We pick and choose our spots. And right away, he's found the right day to qualify well, run up front, lead laps.
I told you the Vikes would win.
Not that he's in control as much as using these first 30
Had a bloody battle though there, wasn't it?
He needs to continue to make to be the best at the end.
Truex is closing in.
He was a little bit concerned.
2 car lengths, like I said, maybe. Blaney's battling for 7th. Battling for 6th.
In particular, Ryan Blaney, their teammate, but takeoff speed looks pretty good. Normally the strength of these
Blaney got another long run beast this week.
Steve, they were just really fast. They would take off fast and not have good long run speed, but that's turned this year. This year they've had really good long run speed. And that lap right there, Logano was just as fast as anybody on the racetrack.
Ooh, Logano.
We had a caution very early in this race, and it was due to a heavy impact suffered by Ty Gibbs and his 54 Monster Toyota Camry. Kim Kuhn caught up with him when he was released from the Infield Medical Center a little earlier.
Ty Gibbs okay after an early incident. Ty, what happened? What kind of feedback were you getting from the car?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a big hit.
Glad Ty Gibbs is all good. That's all that matters. Zedmore, I want anyone but Logano to win.
Dog leg, and we've been, really hard on the track there all week, and I think I just
Raiders have a bite and they still suck.
I had no control there, so it was really
21 to go.
At just 22, that guy's been
22 years old.
Names of the sport. Put him on your bingo card for race wins next year.
86 starts in his career, and I've always said, the magic is kind of around 100. When you look at some of the biggest names, they have won between, say, 90 and 110 starts.
I tell you what, Gibbs is going to be a pretty good racer as he keeps getting older.
His way, but I think kind of take the off season, recharge, come back, and it wouldn't shock me if he goes to victory lane next year.
Ty Gibbs me that.
Great shot right here. The Toyota cam. You can see Martin Truex Jr.
Truex is definitely chasing down Logano.
This is a important part of the race. You're
Logano trying to race a little bit smart here. Getting the car between him and Truex.
You've had 2 races on the racetrack. Track rubber's up. It's hotter today than it's been the other part of the weekend. So all the teams.
Logano's holding, pulling away a little bit. Like I said, he put a car between him and Truex, being a bit smart there.
Whenever the first stop comes, to get their car optimized.
Toyota on board of Martin Truex. That's what 0.7 of a second looks like. That's the gap between Logano and Martin. Christopher Bell runs third. William Byron, Chase Elliott.
Christopher Bell must be feeling ill to not be in the top 4. They're pulling. Truex is again getting left a little bit now. Logano was very smart with the positioning he just played.
Lower line, upper line, trying to find a way around. Now traffic in front of the 45. We'll see if that makes a difference. Slower car, that 45. That's J.J. Yaley, Arizona native.
Talk more about the 12 and Ryan Blaney with Marty. What you got?
I got mad dry mouth, everyone. You have to forgive me.
Long run speed for Blaney was showing up until he got to the rear bumper of Tyler Reddick. What's going on with the 12 car? Listen in.
Let's go. Oh no.
So Steve, that's sort of opposite handling issues on the opposite end of the racetrack. How often did you find that to be the case at Phoenix when you were on top of the pit box?
Every trip to Phoenix. That's what makes this 1 mile so magical.
Plus 29 going into Martinsville, forget all the penalties and manipulation. All you need to do is not fuck it up and just have a decent day.
Banking, more grip, higher speeds. They roll the corner. Then this exit stays banked all the way to the start-finish line. Now
yeah, but Zedmore, do you think he lets his anger get the best of him because he is still young and he still hasn't got that maturity? He's only 22, and I know people when they are 22 think they're adults and they're grown up, but trust me, I'm still growing. I'm still learning every day. So he probably just, he's 22 years old. He's in a very high pressure sport. He's got a lot of testosterone from what it is. So you can understand that when he does get a little bit hot, he gets a little bit heated.
Because the radius is shorter. It's tighter on the bottom of the racetrack, and he's asking more of his car on corner exit. So I think it
is good to have passion, Jason. I am in total agreement. But sometimes, even in moments of passion, you then, even as you get older, you have your passionate moment, and then you're like, shit, should have handled that better. 13 to go. Joey Logano still out in the lead. No. He says the next week that he overreacted and will learn from it, and later in the year does the exact same thing. Vikings win. Told you they would. Did anyone else get a chance to see Truex's helmet? I did, obviously, but it's blurred. It is a very nice looking crash helmet. I like how, yeah, because I'm watching on Canadian TSN, baby. Bills win, but Colts get a last-minute touchdown. This season has been a bit weird with sport, hasn't it, with the NFL? It's been a bit all over the place. Alright, let's get some music back in while the ads are on. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, Fox. I said, what, 4 weeks ago? 4 or 5 weeks ago, I said the Vikes looked like they could win the Super Bowl. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, I think the Vikes might be headed to the Super Bowl. Imagine it was the Vikings versus the Lions in the Super Bowl this year. That would be incredible. My money would obviously go to the Lions because they've never won a Super Bowl. See, Zed, chill out. I got you, brother. They may be Super Bowl bound, but history tells us they might. They ain't winning one. They ain't winning. Dive right in. Dive right in. Man, I love American Dad. Logano, 7 to go. Truex right on his cheeks though. Steelers take the lead. Oh, but Justin Fields was the problem. It ain't even Fields, is it? It's he's back on the bench. It's old Russell Wilson, isn't it, for the Steelers? I bet it's the Lions versus the 49ers. Oh, 6 to go. Here we go. Do you know what? I give it to Logano so far. As much as we boo him and blah, 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 blah. You know I'm all about good sportsmanship. And the meme is that we all boo Logano. My problem here is he is racing very smart at the moment. And I can't fault it. He's putting cars between him and Truex. He's keeping his distance. He's using the track how he needs to. And I'm like, as much as we boo him, the geezer is in the final 4 and racing for the championship for a reason. And it's like, ah! We got 4 to go here on stage 1. It's about to get weird. So what happens here then with points? Because obviously normally when you win a stage, you get points. There you go, it just told me. Lovely. As soon as the white flag's in the air, it becomes a cunt. Logano started in... Boy, yeah, to be fair, nearly, what is that? 14 years now? That's a fair few years racing. 3 to go, 2 to go. Booing Logano does feel good. You're right, Vincent. That's 2012. Oh my lord, Fox. Yeah, that's a while. The fan experience in the infield. Go to the Xfinity race today before the Daytona 500. I really am going to try and sort something out with NASCAR at least. Next year for the season. I'm going to message NASCAR myself. You guys should also message NASCAR and say to them, hey, this guy needs to come to a race. He's very passionate about the sport. He needs 2 tickets for him and his Mrs. Smoke. Woo! But can I put a couple of diarrhea shits in there with the cheers for Logano winning so far on stage 1? Second caution though. So it's a bit of a mixture here. Go. It's a crowd cheer with some diarrhea. I need so badly to get a stream deck that works better than this, and I can't wait. It's on the way because this whole forgetting to unmute the stream. Sorry, Fox. That's on me, mate. I will indeed, Fox. Apologies, brother. Oh, Jason, there is a diarrhea emoji. There you go, mate. Fox, I'm so sorry there, mate. The Raptors are 30 years old. Logano's only 7 months older than me, but he looks at least 10 years older. That's the stress of being a professional sports person. Do you know what? For you, Fox, and purely because you've super chatted the most out of everyone, bask in the glory of Logano winning if he does win, my man. Since it's break and is always the thing, what changes would you guys make to the playoffs? Larson being in the final four. Or whatever it is. I don't even know what we're talking about. I've joined like 16 different... Hold on, sorry. Let me catch up. Where am I? Oh, my chat's not caught up. That's why. Hold on. Holy shit, I've missed loads. Oh well. Cliff Daniels to Larson. We're going to give you big changes. Just pitched up. Swinging big. Oh no, Larson's going to crash, isn't he? Larson's going to crash. I'll be honest, Fox, it doesn't help that we've been booing him all year, drawing attention to him. You now love him because of us. A lot of you guys don't like... a lot of you guys do not like the playoffs.
For the entire race.
Tyler Reddick's team believed they would be on the curved portion of Phoenix Raceway's pit road. So last week at Martinsville, instead of picking an optimal pit box on the straightaway, they picked a curved pit box so they could practice getting the handoff from the spotter to the crew chief. There's a
That's a good way of looking at it. Logano is kind of like the villain.
So he can hit his marks and the crew can do their job well.
Oh, don't do that, because I'll be voting for him the whole race if I think he's a bad guy.
To pit road, the team was telling him the only place he was getting beat by Martin Truex Jr. was down into turn 3. He was over slowing the corner. He's asked Paul Wolfe to loosen him up a little bit on the entry into turn 3. They've also asked him to stop shorten his boxes. The 21 and the P15 will be coming around him.
Yeah.
Told his team that trying to run the low line, the yellow line, it just gets a little bit too free. Freer in 3 and 4 especially would help, Martin.
Joey Logano in the pits right now. 10 seconds so far. 11.6 for Logano. Reddick's currently in for 9, 10, 10.2 for Reddick. Blaney, 10 flat for Blaney. Byron, 10 flat for Byron. Here are the races off pit road. Elliott Bell, Byron, Blaney, Logano.
Logano lost
Then
a bunch as everybody resets in preparation for Stage 2 Championship Day. Who do you like the look of so far? It was a quiet and stable opening stage. What's the next one going to be like?
I think in a weird way,
like elderberries.
the top 4 whole setup I understand, because obviously they've been racing for points all season. But oh dear God, see, this is what I mean. That's why I need the quick switch for the desktop. MTJ had a bit of a slow one there, I agree, Ged. Where Carson Host, Ryan Oak, Jones grew up is only about an hour and 30 from my house. That's cool, Zedmore. They're going to tighten Larson up big, and Logano just lost a lot of spots on pit road. See, this is the thing. It's really going to upset me if Larson wins this race, because let's be honest, it's for nothing. He's not going to win the cup if he wins, is he? That's what I'm saying, Fox. Weirdly, when we all started taking the piss and mugging off Logano months ago, someone said to me, "Oh, he's really nice out of the car, etc., etc." And he really is. He's every interview he does, he's very well spoken. He's very respectful. He's very understanding of who he's talking to. And I'm like, oh shit. People don't like him because of the way he races, I understand. But as a person, I'm like, I can't hate him. Oh, build submarines, remember, lads. Build submarines. If you know, you know. If you've been here long enough. Build submarines. Build me a fucking submarine.
Have a look at Joey Logano's stop. He lost 4 positions.
Yeah,
Logano dropped 4 places.
First pit stop, 11.8 seconds. Watch this right front. Tire off. Oh, fumble, bang, hits the wheel, tire on. It just looks so minuscule, but 11.8. We're hoping to see 10-second pit stops, so 1.8 seconds slower than expected, Jeff.
Yeah, I talked to Paul Wolf Friday afternoon, or Saturday afternoon, rather, and he said the only thing you wanted to do...
NASCAR do some shit like move it to Charlotte like the Roval. Oh, Homestead would be pretty cool. Again, I'm still new to it, so I'm still trying to learn all of the tracks.
Let's get the thoughts of Brad, Kyle, and DJ on what they witnessed on that opening round of stops, fellas.
Well, what you witnessed on the opening round.
More submarines, you peasant. Vincent, build me a submarine now.
That's all we talked about pre-race was the pressure.
Or add to the submarine fund. Maybe I'll do that. We'll put a submarine fund at the top next season. We'll put a little sub up top.
But hey, if you're going to get the nerves out of the way and have that, do it now, not later.
I absolutely agree. I thought Joey Logano was outstanding on the racetrack. They made a little bit of a mistake, but they've got a bulldog behind that wheel and a heck of a race car, Lee.
So just spicing it up a little bit for what was almost a near perfect opening stage for Joey Logano. But we'll remind you what we witnessed right back prior to the playoffs beginning, and that was a very stable Joey Logano and not face. What happened here with the pace car? It has hit the barrels on pit entry.
So the pace car turning in late.
Oh my goodness.
Was there a contact with the 9?
Oh my goodness.
What has happened?
They're going to have to fix. They're going to have to fix the end of these barrels. The barrels at the end of the wall. Those are there for safety in case a car were to impact the end of the wall.
Yeah, he was not going to make it. The late decision.
Chase Elliott say that was a bit of a late decision.
I tell you what, you never know what you're going to see. I mean, just when you think you've seen it all.
This is a new one for me.
So you heard him. Chase said he looked like the pace car made a late decision to come on pit road.
Now you might be relieved to know that the pace car driver in this this moment wasn't Michael Phelps. He was the honorary starter in the pace car. But yeah, that was that's a pretty severe angle, Jeff. What's this?
Just turned too late. There was no way he could make it.
Oh.
Well, Jeff, I'll give you credit. You've given Diff and I rides in the pace car for 20 weeks straight. I feel pretty good about our performance. We haven't done this yet.
Jeff, you haven't given us that kind of a ride.
Well, maybe next year.
Oh, it got that.
Oh, yeah.
That tickled MJ's funny bone, that's for sure.
You know what, though? For championship teams, drivers, that's something that kind of takes a little tension.
Did the pace car crash? What have I just returned to? What's happened here?
Now, the pace car official in NASCAR, they're not laughing about
Who was driving it?
You know, there's these moments.
No way was it fucking Phelps.
Less intensity, and this is one of those where everybody can kind of laugh a little bit, make fun of the pace car driver, and take their minds off of the championship battle for just a moment.
What I would say, though, is looking forward to the event. This is going to take a while.
Yes.
Those barrels, yesterday in the Xfinity Series race, we saw cars go just past those barrels running the groove. It's going to have to be repaired.
The pace car driver is going to have in his defense, he's going to say, hey, Kyle Larson did that at Homestead last year, you know, or in the past. We'll come back.
Oh my lord, this is going to take forever. Wait. If only you could drive as well as you swim, Michael, you mug. Wait, Phelps likes a bong? Good on the boy. I need a bong rip, Lord. Appreciate that, Fox. Michael is not driving a guy that got out to inspect the looked about 300 pounds. Hey, don't make fun of people that weight. I used to weigh way more than 300 pounds. I used to be a big boy. Right up there with Montoya blasting into the jet dryer, making it explode. Fox is going to send me the video one day, I'm sure. NBC Sports coverage of the NASCAR. Brought to you by Coca-Cola NASCAR. This is Coca-Cola NASCAR. National Debt Relief NASCAR. Hooters NASCAR. Menards NASCAR.
On the things you didn't expect to see as we welcome you back to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship presented by Brez Tree. Pace car hitting the end of pit road sand barrels. And that's why they're being replaced. Not replaced, just
there's going to be
back into place.
There's going to be a photographer that got the photo of impact, and that's going to be so cool.
All right, we're still kind of dissecting, Parker, that 22 pit stop. So tell us more.
Right, Lee, and it's red flag. This odd red flag gives us a chance to catch up with crew chief Paul Wolf here on the 22 team. You guys were great to start. Led there and won stage 1, but we had a slow pit stop. What happened there?
Yeah, obviously a little disappointing. You know, the show Mustang's been good to start the race. We have good pace, but everyone's pretty close, as you can see. It looks like traffic.
I mean, there's a lot of you here for once, so this is what happens when things like this happen.
I think our car's pretty close. Made a few small adjustments.
Most of you don't know.
We may not have gone enough.
When a red flag happens, etc., etc., there's a little button down here that says "Be right back." I press that, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes on a different planet. See you all soon.
It's part of it, and just got to move on.
Already has the comm leadership of Paul Wolf in this race. Yeah, let's chat with Jonathan Hassler, the crew chief for the other team, Penske entrant with Ryan Blaney. So it's kind of a moment of levity here with what happened with the pace car. But does it give you a moment to kind of step back and sort of reevaluate how stage 1 went?
I'm glad most of you understand that when a red flag happens, I'll be right back.
Changes that maybe our other teammates have made, some of the things that they were fighting, and then you know, we had a decent speed there, but they want to make it a little bit better.
All right, so let's talk about Ryan was really having to work hard to get around Tyler Reddick. Did he maybe find something that could help him later in the race?
Yeah, you know, he definitely ran that apron a lot that run, and you know, started making a little bit of time. 3 and 4 was pretty good, and I think he made 1 and 2 a little bit better as we went. I think he picked some of that up.
While it was not a good stop for the 22 12-team lead. They gained 2 spots here on that last stop.
And even though he's always traveling around the world, the captain, Roger Penske, is here on site watching 2 of his drivers fight for a NASCAR Cup Series title. Yep, this one wasn't on our radar when we woke up this morning. But hey, you got to deal with everything. You've even got to have a backup pace car. Jeff, that's your one. That's the one you take Stevie and I around in.
I didn't reckon.
Downy Light adds a subtle, fresh scent to your wash. Unlike everything else in the world, which always seems to smack you with
Maple Bacon Musk.
nice, or smother you with margarita pool party. Oh! Or explode with
Oxyhydro Citrus Fresh.
So while other scents can overwhelm, Downy Light is a balanced, nature-inspired scent that's gentle on skin to breathe life into your laundry.
Crime, murder, gruesome psychological manipulation. I live for it. That's why I love Pluto TV. All the crime shows a couch potato could want.
You learn a lot watching crime shows on Pluto TV.
Like that the first 48 hours are critical. Learn that the victim also leads a double life.
And I love when they say, I ask the questions around here.
You're not saying it right. It's like this. I ask the questions around here.
Is that Gary Sinise?
Yeah, Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
The land definitely has a memory or memories that are attached to it. There's definitely a sense of obligation. I hope my kids one day will be able to continue doing the work that I'm doing and spread that to their kids down the road.
Just when you think there's nothing that can take you out of the zone, there is. So many options for under $4. The McValue.
That Kelsey's road trip feeling. Kelsey's, the original Roadhouse. Come in and enjoy the ride.
If we don't start focusing efforts on waste management and eco-responsible solutions, we are in trouble. Let's race towards a greener future together. Visit environ.com to learn how we can help you with your business sustainability efforts.
Earlier today, Powerball got the crowd at Phoenix Raceway fired up with a live drawing for $1 million in the NASCAR Powerball playoff. In a thrilling finale featuring the final 4 Powerball players, Megan Lewis, a Louisiana lottery player, was declared the winner when her number was drawn from the Powerball machine. We are excited to officially announce that Powerball will be back in 2025 with its NASCAR Powerball playoff promotion. Stay tuned to your state lottery for entry dates, and remember that every time you play Powerball, you support important causes in your home state. Powerball, the official lottery game of NASCAR.
Huge congrats to Mrs. Lewis. And that too is a game changer like today's going to be for the championship 4. Okay, situation clear and cleaned up. You got 2 round of 8 drivers on the front row here. They could have easily been in this championship 4. They're not, but they're going to race for a win. We're back to racing. Stage 2 is on. Look at William Byron. Sweeping up on the high line. Championship 4 drivers, there's 3 of them bunched together. The teammates are working. Byron down low. Reddick's behind his co-team owner, Denny Hamlin. This, folks, is what we wanted, to see the Championship 4 grouped together, duking it out.
This is a great opportunity to gain track position, to get in front of someone that may never get you back. It's also an opportunity to learn what you can do at restarts. Truex jumping to the outside of Logano. Logano blocking it.
On board now with Truex down at 3 and 4. Right on the left rear corner of the 22 of Logano.
You heard the crew chief, Paul Wolf, say that they made an adjustment, but they did not make an adjustment big enough for losing the track position because of the bad pit stop. Now Logano's car does not drive anywhere near as well as it did when he was out front.
Good set of corners for Logano. They got him in front of Denny Hamlin now. Reddick and Larson side by side. Reddick drove very well in stage one, particularly the latter third, just to handle that sustained pressure from Ryan Blaney. Neither made a mistake, and Blaney just pipped him at the end. Well, when we talk about the pressure of the day, these are the moments I'd like to really watch the competitor. If Reddick's running 9, that would seem successful. But Logano, Byron, Blaney, his 3 other championship 4 competitors are 3rd, 4th, and 5th, respectively. So, can you stay patient, as all the drivers said they wanted to? You still have enough racing, but are you convinced of that as now he's continuing to be under attack? Now for the 77 of Hocevar. This youngster, who's going to win Rookie of the Year today, he said he's got big plans for next year, Jeff. He wants to be in the top 10. He wants to be at the front. He wants to try and make the playoffs.
I think they have the pace to do it. Inspire Motorsports just continues to make improvement. Very competitive this year. We talked about it last week in Martinsville. He has some work to do in this offseason, learning how to navigate himself through these long cup races.
I think Micah McDowell moving from front row over to Spire, that experience behind the wheel will help youngsters like Hocevar, right? To have that veteran driver that can help with that emotion you talk about, Jeff. You know, hit a lot of things last week at Martinsville, right? That's what he has to clean up. It's not speed. He has the overall pace.
This second stage has not started or is going to plan for the 45. And let's talk more about that, Dave. Tyler seems to be going the wrong direction.
Well, he's sort of stationary right now. Remember, they made a little adjustment to try to help him get the bottom line better, but he's been stuck on this high line ever since the restart. No report yet from the driver that lost 1 spot on pit road. But yes, now that he's passed by the 77, definitely not the direction they want to see here, Kim.
And the 77 of Carson Hocevar had high hopes for today. They ran well here in the spring. In fact, they made the second round of qualifying for the first time in his career back in March. They run well at similar tracks, so they have a little bit of a notebook heading into today. Phoenix was one of the first races of the year next year, so running well today is going to be very important to starting the momentum in 2025. They made no adjustments on the car that last stop for Carson Hocevar.
And you may have noticed that little statistical nugget in yellow on that graphic. 4 top 10 finishes in the last 13 races. That shows where he's trending. He started on the front row. There's been many highlights for that youngster in his rookie season.
2 cars that were involved in last week's controversy, both penalized this week. 23 above the walls, but one of Ross Chastain. Both operating with different spotters on the roof and crew chiefs on the pit box because of those penalties, but having decent days. Just outside the top 10, Wallace 11th, Chastain at 12th.
The spotter situation is important. This is the last race of the year. You have been working with that spotter all year long. You're in tempo. You know exactly what his words mean. You've really got to double check your mirrors and make sure you completely understand what your new spotter is saying.
Well, Jeff, to your point, you remember when Justin Haley switched from Rick Ware Racing to Spire, and he got in an incident. It takes a while to get used to the cadence and just the vernacular, you know, just the lexicon of a new spotter and a different spotter.
Yeah, late in the year, you would expect when a spotter says something you 100% trust, you just do it. But you can't do that with a new one.
Christopher Bell has just under a 1-second lead over Chase Elliott. Then we get into the championship 4 drivers. Blaney, Byron, Logano, 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
This is a little bit of what we saw yesterday. Just felt like Ryan Blaney had really good pace. Did a nice job of getting track position himself on the initial start of the race, methodically driving himself up, and then pit crew did a good job. This is what the competition feared, Steve, is this car with good track position. They're going to have to make adjustments to get a little better.
On Friday, it was fun to have a 50-minute practice session, and this man we ride with was the fastest on a single lap pace, 5-lap, 10-lap, 15-lap run. But he didn't qualify where he wanted to, Marty. But when interviewed yesterday, he didn't seem fazed by that. He's like, we've got our game plan, we know we can go and do it.
Yeah, Lee, I can tell you there was no panic in the 12th camp because they knew what a good long-run car they had. And also, when he was trying to pass Tyler Reddick in stage...
Whoa, what is this? That
a little bit of
fox.
something. Listen to this under caution a moment ago.
Fox, you said I had time. How quick was that red flag? Normally they take about 45 minutes. Hello everyone, I'm back. Oh, I am lightly toasted in the brain. 26 of 125. Bell, Elliott, Blaney, Byron, Logano, Truex. Ooh.
Accidentally found some grip on the track and said, hey, I'm going to file that away and use it later.
I think every time you're on the racetrack, you're trying to make moves, you're trying to pass somebody. It's an opportunity to learn, and the only way to pass them is to be where they're not. So there's been multiple times in my career that I've gone somewhere trying to make a pass and found it to be better. Now, unfortunately, there have been some times where people did that to me. One of Dale Jarrett, I remember one night in Richmond, jumped on the outside and beat me for that race win. I don't hold any hard
Fox and everyone told me I had time to go and have a bong rip. And we're 27 laps deep of stage, 28 of stage 2.
Looking back at Ryan Blaney. Blaney yet to be victorious here at Phoenix Raceway. Today can be that day and make him a two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion and the first to defend a title since Jimmy Johnson.
Thank you for sending that to me, Fox, as well on X. Appreciate you, mate.
It's like a football game that both has the passing and the running game. The restarts are like the passing game. You know, it's flashy, they're 5 wide, you make your moves, but then when you settle in, it becomes the running game, a game of inches, and that's really what we're watching here with Blaney, right? As we ride on board with Chase Elliott, looking at the work he's doing behind the wheel. You know, it's an inch or a foot at a time, Jeff, right? He's trying to pull away by an inch or a foot. Blaney catching him a foot at a time. It's really eliminating the mistakes. When I look at the teams that are the best here, they're the ones that can be the most consistent, the fewest simple mistakes. I don't mean big ones like speeding off pit road, just missing a couple feet of your line in one corner.
This is a game of inches. Driving a race car, it's an art. It's about being in the right place, carrying the right speed.
That was McDowell you saw peel left to come to pit road. He's been on pit road a couple times.
McDowell's gone to pit.
He has some sort of issue in the 34.
Bell, Elliott, Blaney, Byron, and Logano are your top 5.
It's an authorized gaming operator of NASCAR, and this week, new
what if Bell wins?
in bonus bets instantly. Download the app and use the promo code SPEED when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours, and usually we show you more drivers than this, but today the focal point is the Championship 4. Who's got your eyes, Steve?
Well, live odds, remember, you don't have to win the race. This is the championship, so the highest finisher of those 4, Blaney, currently holds that position. 3rd, 4th, and 5th for Blaney, Byron, Logano. I can't believe you can get Reddick at 7.5 to 1. I mean, he's down there at 10. These odds don't seem to move a whole lot during the week, but the live odds have shifted. We see an obvious favorite with Blaney. It was speeding for McDowell we're hearing, so that's why he peeled off on pit road in front of these two.
So you spoke about it, this inch by inch for Blaney trying to catch Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott knows that.
I hope you all understand, Explorers. I am just also watching the race and enjoying.
In 3 and 4, he's just put the car right on the bottom of the racetrack. This is the end of the racetrack where they're doing different. Chase up the racetrack a little bit.
I'm slowly baking away over here.
Marty said he liked so much.
Let's talk about the man running 6th at the moment, Martin Truex Jr. What you got, Parker?
Well, Lee, when we come to this Championship 4 race, fans always want to know, how do those non-Championship drivers race against the Championship 4? And I can tell you from experience, we do kind of give them a little bit of a break, but everyone has a breaking point. Take a listen to Martin Truex Jr.'s radio.
I'm going to go as fast as the blocker in front of me. I about got into him on a restart. He's blocking so much. Next time I'm not lifting for him, so
ooh.
I want to relay that message for the next one.
And that is the case for Martin Truex Jr. there, that doesn't want to give any more. You try to give them as much as you can, Jeff, but everyone...
I'm baking myself, Tim.
You think it's affecting your race too much?
I am baking.
That can be frustrating.
Very frustrating, Parker, and you know, what Truex said is, hey, I cut you some slack.
Yeah.
I want you guys, he's not just talking to his team, he's talking to his spotter to go tell the spotter for Joey Logano, hey, no more of that. I cut you some slack the first time. That's your one shot at it. You won't get it again.
This color scheme you see on the 19 harkens back to 2004 when Martin made his Cup debut for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated.
Wow, he made his Cup debut 20 years ago.
With DEI. Then he went to Ganassi, then he went to Waltrip, and then those years in black at Furniture Row.
Oh, you know what? Go on, Truex. Get your 20-year anniversary win. Go on, lad.
With Joe
That'd be
Gibbs,
mental.
has been a remarkable career, and pretty cool to think that he started his Cup career in car number 1. He started position number 1 today, and is racing to try and get a win in his final full-time season as a Cup driver. We're loving it here in Arizona. Hope you are too.
This
Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie. Apparently my music's playing, but I can't hear it. Yeah, it is. No, nothing in the oven. Although, cake is always a good idea. Quick question, is Elliott getting picked up next year by Hendricks or not? Because just reading what you said there, Trench, I'm guessing he's just worth too much money to him. I'd like wait. Is this Truex's last season? Except the only thing stopping the nerd from winning another title is going to be Truex dumping him. Sometimes you have to dump somebody to win. Golden Boy's going to drive for him. Ah, man. Yeah, maybe not. That sucks then. All drives are returning to Hendrick. Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to lie, Elliott's the only one. Was he the one a couple of weeks ago, last week, whenever it was, that fucked over Larson for the win? Rubbed me the wrong way, man. Can't lie. Cannot lie.
Chip 4 that won a prove a point here. It's Bell who went into the media
43 of 125, 103 of 312 done.
He felt cheated, was his words, that he felt he should be part of this championship 4. So the only real defense, or the only real moment he has now.
This is Truex's last race. Oh, come on. Come on, Truex. I want you to have it now. I don't care who wins the championship. I want Truex to win the race. Imagine he wins this as his last race. That'd be a bit...
That's what we need.
That'd be a bit like...
in our sport. He's certainly one of them. Behind the scenes, Christopher Bell.
A bit beautiful.
I like him in front, telling people the truth and telling them something's got to be better. And he will use that. Don't make this guy mad. He's already super fast. You motivate him more, you have to deal with.
He said he'll race in the 500. Yeah, but see, this is his last season. Oh, come on, Truex. I want you to win now.
Currently run only about 40, but it wouldn't shock me as we see this battle between the 9 of Chase Elliott and the 12 of Blaney finally heat up. Blaney to the outside of the 9.
No, but that's what I mean. This is his last full-time season.
For second place. Yeah, moved up into the second position, and I think with this high exit, he should have
Blaney and Elliott are battling a little bit here.
When they will come to pit road or not.
Blaney's gone. He's way out there now.
We're going to see people come to pit road, not because they need fuel, but because these tires are starting to lose a little bit of speed. So that's this new wave of NASCAR racing. You don't run until you need fuel. You look at the math, the predicted.
Truex has never won the 500.
Very aggressive. You come down pit road.
He finished second. Hamlin, I thought we finished Hamlin beat it by inches.
Pit road entry here, I thought was pretty simple. Now I got the pace car already.
Had the best view of the pace car, right? Yes, Chris.
Paid attention and don't make a mistake.
I'm glad you're where you are, my man, having a good time.
So Ryan Blaney is the highest placed Championship 4 driver, Marty, in second overall. Let's talk more about him.
Yeah, he made much quicker work of his good friend Chase Elliott to get to second than he did in stage 1, trying to get around Tyler Reddick. And
I like Hocevar, I'm not going to lie. Egad, Hocevar all season, his name has been popping up. And what, he's a rookie this year. You can see why he got the Rookie of the Year.
And they're talking about what Steve talked about, Kim, fitting in about 25 laps.
Nah, fuck, you're all good, my man.
Second Championship 4 appearance, and he felt way less pressure coming into this race. He said
It would be cool to see Truex in the 500 next year. If he doesn't, he'll end a 21-year Cup Series crew with 0 Super Speedway wins. That's, yeah, that doesn't seem like a real statistic, Burnsy. 21 years in the Cup Series with 0 Super Speedway wins.
They've been put back in traffic after winning stage 1 and having that slow pit stop at the end of stage 1.
The majority of Chase fans are former Dale fans, and I'm a Dale Junior fan. Ooh.
Which I can only assume means maybe a little bit of the life or the stopping.
I've known Hocevar since he was 13. Yes, Edmore, that's awesome. If Hocevar doesn't do something to get banned, he might be the next. So, you never know.
Right now the car is just a little bit looser than it was earlier. He's being encouraged to try 5th gear in turns 1 and 2 and see if that'll correct.
I think Jesse Love will be a bigger star than Hocevar. The thing is, I've just seen Hocevar's name so much this season. We got Bell, Blaney, Elliott, Byron, and Logano as your top 5. More ads. I have no real knowledge of ice hockey. We had a London team for a few years, and then they destroyed the centre in which they played. So the team was no more. Last week they were saying if Hocevar keeps wrecking people, he'll be out of the job. I don't think he'll be a star. But maybe that's why I've been hearing his name, where he keeps crashing into people. Blaney is fast. Got by Elliott and immediately drove away for a 1.5 second. Whoa! Exactly. He went round him quite easy. As soon as Hocevar stopped being a late baby, suddenly top 10 driver in 20 place car. Yeah, it happens. Ice hockey is the manliest sport. Fox, no it's not, unfortunately. I think you're forgetting. Did you not watch the Armoured MMA stream last week? If you ever go to a NASCAR race, go to the merch haulers after the crowds die down on Sunday after the race. They'll sometimes have leftover signed merch with a regular price they need to get rid of. Smart, smart, smart. I got a signed Jesse Love koozie at Sonoma for $5.
The man, Jimmy Johnson, 4-time winner here, 7-time Cup champ. You will see Jimmy, a little bird tells me, you'll see him again in the car next year. But Steve?
Yeah, to be fair, it wasn't actually the most manliest sport. Let's be honest, it's just weird.
Yes, he's on part of the ownership structure.
Manly sports are the timber sports, men that chop wood.
To his professional life, and it's a big deal for the partners to see a legend, a Hall of Famer, still behind the wheel, even if it's just on the odd occasion.
I'm hoping if I ever do actually get to go to a NASCAR race, I'm going to do the whole experience. I'll reach out to NASCAR. I'll be like, I have a tiny YouTube channel, but a loyal following.
pressure adjustment on that 11 car as the 22
Pit times.
onto pit road.
Elliott, Byron, Logano, Reddick are in the pit.
Start here. He was asking the team for
Bell, Blaney, Truex, Larson, Hosevart. They stay out and become the top 5. Oh, the 7 car nearly crashes into Logano. Haley nearly crashed into Logano. Well, Logano nearly crashed into Haley. There's a lot of business planning that comes with bringing on a driver for their driving skills. Are they attractive? Can they prompt without stumbling? Can they sell products? Are they mature? Yeah. Are they good for the business, in other words? Trench.
Highest running championship 4 driver Ryan Blaney is the last of the championship 4 drivers to come to pit road. He said he was losing a little bit of rear.
Blaney was the last into the pit.
He told Jonathan Hassler, keep going the direction you went on that first stop. And it's been a good start to the day for this team.
9.4 for Blaney.
On the last caution stop, we'll see what they do on here under green.
We'll have to see if the extra laps hurt the 12. As he leaves pit road, we'll be looking for William Byron, the 9 of Chase Elliott, all the cars that he was racing before. I think the 12 is going to blend out in front of him. Here comes Byron right there. You see Blaney up the road. Just
Listen, I'll be honest with you, Gad. As someone that used to play rugby and someone who technically is the heir of a rugby team, I agree rugby is very manly. The manliest.
So he serviced and sent. It was good.
Maybe Mr. Smoke has genuinely seen someone be near paralysed during a game due to a bad tackle. So knowing that can happen every single time, and there's hundreds of tackles every game. Yeah, rugby is quite manly now I think about it. As someone that played it, it was just a sport to me. But yeah, crazy now that I think about it.
All those cars yet to come to pit road.
Carl Edwards was a prime example. Dude was made for remote in NASCAR. Had the looks, was in shape. He could sell a sandwich.
Just wait for the 7 of Justin Haley to leave. Really nice job of not making this worse. Heads up. You don't hate to give up the time, but damage to the 22 would be a big issue.
Also, Jack, I forgot to mention I went to a cookies dispenser recently and it reminded me of the old setup with the cookies packages on the wall. Oh, the big, the blue box packages are the different ones there, EGAD.
I'm not going to sit in my stall and wait.
That's right, you got to go. And also, you can't be in denial. Joey Logano and his team making a good decision there and saying, hey, we just got to check up here, especially under green flag.
Oh, he used to do a backflip when he won. That's cool.
It's actually worse under caution because everybody comes down.
It is, but I'll be honest. If you've ever seen two props hitting rugby throw hands at each other, and I mean professional size props, like 300-pound men, solid muscle, just fucking lumping each other in the face, and they take the blows and they continue going. Rugby fights get aggressive. I'll show you them one day on stream. We'll do that on Tuesday. Got to write that down somewhere.
Look at this. For drivers who have won 3 or more. I mean, for the simple fact that Joey has got into this sport at such a young age at this high level, and he's got 2 cup championships, stuff that drivers could only dream of. Now he's going to go into even more rarefied air if he can get a 3rd. To have his name there with DW, Darrell Waltrip and Tony Stewart and the late Curly Arbor.
Yes, we can, Fox. I've just wrote rugby fights. Oh, wait, I've already done NHL fights. I've already done NHL on my channel. I know an NFL player that became a quadriplegic from a nasty hit or tackle. Yeah, there's a few. Larson's pit in, but he was first position apparently. Bowman 10 seconds behind him. 9 seconds behind him. 4 seconds behind him. Larson's no longer
Kyle Larson finally getting up at the point in the 5-car. It was a pretty good qualifying run for it to start.
10 seconds flat for Larson.
This run a little bit tighter, but went to loose again. So still trying to get this car.
I've done
Kyle Larson.
Is the most successful driver this year as far as race wins concerned with 6.
I've done NHL fights and maybe biggest hits. I'll have to look back through my videos. I've done a fair few now. MLB or NBA fights. I think I've done some baseball fights. I haven't done NBA because it just reminds me of, what was it, the Detroit Pistons, the bench clearing fight where they just went and beat up everyone in the crowd.
From Truex, looks like he has more speed in his car this run.
MLB headshots is a good one. Yeah, true.
That was a competition winner. A fan.
10 seconds is kind of slow now. Yeah, it depends if they put fuel though. I wasn't paying attention too much because I'm reading chat. Oh shit, Ricky Spinass is up in 3rd. Someone get him off the track before he ruins the championship 4. The malice at the palace. Yes, yes.
As Legacy tries to improve, they're making changes in management and executive and the engineering group.
Yeah, most MLB fights are exactly that. Like, someone throws a punch and then they all get kind of crowded really quickly. And then it's just a bunch of jacked up testosterone fueled South American dudes that run onto a field to just go. And then not much happens. Don't get me wrong. Some baseball fights get down. Some baseball fights get aggressive. But most of them are just chest puffing.
He's the leader overall and the leader on that strategy on the early side of pitting. And has been in control for a solid 49, now about to be 50 laps, Steve.
Yeah, so you ask, so why is Todd Gilliland and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. run? This isn't really about track position. This is actually about a lap, right? So these drivers felt like they were going to lose a lap to these leaders over the 125-lap run. They're going to lose a lap whether they pit with the leaders or whether they run long right here. So they're just putting themselves in position to have something go their way. We saw this work for Allgaier yesterday. It led him all the way to the Xfinity Series Championship. Run long, a caution is what the driver, the 38, and Ricky Stenhouse, the driver, the 47, are looking for.
When that tiebreak
Oh, cheesy tater tots. Desert Fox, they sound incredible.
Saying, no, you're not going through to the playoff because you rode that wall. He walked over and he congratulated William Byron. William Byron said it was difficult.
As a St. Louis fan, I'll never forget the car to ride this fight. Oh, maybe I'll look into some. Bell, Blaney, Byron, Gilliland, and Spinass. Spinass is up in 5th. Someone needs to get Spinass out because I have a real problem if he... Oh yeah, by the way, most Americans, I don't say house, I say ass. And it throws a lot of people off. His name is Spinass, not Spin House. Spinass. And trust me, when I lived in America, that threw enough people off whenever I'd say, oh yeah, I'll come round your ass. I'll come over your ass later. When all I was saying was, I will come over to your house later. Yeah, but let's be real, EGAD. NBA fights are going to be crazy. Every one of those human beings are above average height and they're just lanky. Oh yeah, I got the dates mixed up, as you can tell, for the Tyson Paul, and I was baked when I was saying it. But we're still going to do next Saturday, I think we might do. Oh, I really don't want Mike Tyson to lose. I know he's like 60, but I just really want him to give Jake Paul just one of those really disgusting old school Mike Tyson slip, bang, A-maker good night punches. That's all I want. That's all I want. Don't know how to pronounce their H's. H or H. I'll say H. The only thing Spinaz did worthwhile was date Danica. Oh, and look where that got both of them. Ooh. I agree, Fox. Do you know what it is? I take nothing away from Jake Paul in the sense of he's taken boxing seriously. I come from a family where boxing is a thing. And I take nothing away from him. He has taken the sport seriously, the training, etc. But the people that he keeps beating up have not shown any real skill in what he can do. And now he's fighting a 60-year-old Mike Tyson. He's not a boxer. He's just trying to make as much money as he can, and I understand that. But man, unless Mike is getting some massive payday to lose, or he's just too old, I really don't want him to lose, man.
What's going on with Graham? Why he's not feeling well, but right now they've already got Patrick Gray down here from the 2 team in his discount tire overalls right now, as you see there on the bottom left of the screen. So a Jackman change on the 22 team. And Steve, you know, these are the type of things you have to be ready for. These organizations, anything can happen down here on pit road, and they've made this change on the 22.
Well, that is the advantage to a multi-car operation that unfortunately couldn't get all their cars.
Yeah, but Mrs. Smoke, you're posh. I'm from the poor side, so it's nice. We work together.
A 3-car operation, 4 if you include the Wood brothers, which they provide service to as well. But next man up, the Cindric car, and if you're Austin Cindric, you hate to lose a picture member.
Imagine being a 23-year-old YouTuber and not knowing who Mike Tyson is. That's what fucks me off, man. If you heard Mike Tyson was having a fight when I was growing up, your money went on Tyson, and you put a flower delivery in for the guy's funeral that he was fighting, and now people talking all this shit because a guy who just waffles out of his arsehole on the internet to make people believe he's something more than he is, thinks he can actually box. He can spar, he can't box. Who's he fought? He fought a basketball player, a geezer with a robotic hip.
The full resources of the teams involved. Well, you hate to see that. You hate to see anybody sick. Dino, obviously.
There was one fight in the 70s NBA where a dude got punched so hard he had life-threatening head and spinal injuries. And whoa, that's crazy. Mike Tyson smashes him into submission. Every person I hear talk about it thinks it's going to be a rigged exhibit. See, Mike is for real, but he'll also do anything for a payday nowadays. Let's be real. He is getting older, and I respect it. I respect anyone making their bread. Do what you got to do, make that bread. And this is going to be a massive payday. But I hope he doesn't sell himself short for the money, if that makes sense.
Remains a pretty steady and stable 2 seconds. Goes to 2.1, goes to 1.9. It kind of fluctuates, but it's pretty stable. What I was impressed with the 12 of Ryan Blaney is...
Man, I remember getting pissed because I felt I got gypped on my pay-per-view because... Exactly! People used to pay $14, which back in the 90s and 80s, $14, all you dickheads that don't know, was more than it is today. It's called inflation. And people would... people would pay upwards of whatever to see Mike Tyson knock someone out in 17 seconds. He should have refunded everyone. I have smoked it, Chris. We had some Tiger's milk recently. I called it Leche del Tigre. Because I like to write the names on the top of my mason jars as little jokes so I know what smoke I'm smoking.
And he said sometimes he'll go out and stand in a corner and he'll tell me what he sees, and he'll do it when I ask him or when he feels it's pertinent. Doesn't press it. That's a pretty neat story.
It's a very cool relationship, and that family.
Yeah, see, the thing is, Fox, most social media influencers haven't lived real life, so they think hardship is not getting a sponsorship. they've never had real hardship in life, you know what I mean? They think... anyway, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, but yeah, they're the kinds of people that if it's the in thing, they'll follow that train.
And then after he won Martinsville, he told his son that path is now lit up. So Blaney hadn't heard from his dad in a while. So after the
that's what I'm saying. I hope he doesn't get paid off. But I can see Jake Paul being such a pussy and so scared of his reputation being ruined that he would pay an exuberant amount of money to have Tyson go down. And I don't want that to happen, man. I really want this kid to get punched for real for the first time in his life and realise, oh fuck me, fighting isn't something I like doing because getting punched in the face isn't fun. And the whole psycho problem child fucking fake persona he has, go away, stop it.
Constantly asking yourself every 4 or 5 laps, if we have a yellow now, what's the plan? Are we pitting? Are we not? What are the adjustments we're going to make? Where are we at on strategy? I will tell you, when you get done with these races,
I have seen his track. That's what I mean. For his age, and everyone's saying, oh, he's had all these surgeries, etc. Listen, if I can move a tenth of the ability of 60-year-old Mike Tyson when I get to his age, I've done well in life. He still looks absolutely terrifying.
How important it is for everything to be perfect. Ryan Blaney just talked about he had this big loss of grip, right?
He's a failed Disney kids actor. He's not even as good as Hilary Duff. At least she's hot. Fuck the acting. At least she's nice to look at. Him and his brother. There was a while where his brother seemed to be making all the right moves to become a semi-decent human person. And it's all just gone to shit again because it's all just fake. Listen, I'll let you all know now. If I get sponsors and shit on the channel, I'm gonna get sponsors. Money, bread. I want to do things in life like go to NASCAR. So if I do get sponsors, it will be happening. But trust me, the sponsors that are going to come to me are going to come to me because they know I'm the kind of person that swears, smokes weed. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, hey guys, you should buy this. Nah, fuck that, man.
This is for 3rd place. And Logano, can he make it stick? Byron's going to have some momentum on that high line. It's Hendrick Motorsports versus Team Penske. And there's a
34 to go. Bellin, Blaney, Byron, Logano and Elliott are your top 5. Truex and Larson in 8th and 9th.
Now he's going to enter turn 1 with forward momentum. This spot is his.
William Byron started 8th, finished 4th in stage 1, run every lap in the top 10.
Exalter on board. We were looking at William, now we're looking ahead at Joey. So Byron loses a position. The lead has come down to 1.6 seconds. Bell over Blaney.
No. You can't put an advert out saying this is Jublia, but we can't tell you what the medication does. Ask your doctor. What is Jubulia? What the fuck is that? Do you know why, Fox? Because until stage 3 kicks off, it's all calm in the waters right now, so we've got to fill the air. Doing, doing, doing. I'd love Blaney to get it TJC. I've been saying it from the start. I think it'd be great. But now that I know that this is Truex's last like season, I kind of want that purely for like the whole like cheesy American. Oh my God, it's his last season. I want to thank God, my wife, and all that bollocks. MRN says expensive Jackman was overheating, so he went to the medical centre. Me whenever it's hotter than 75 Fahrenheit. Could you imagine if the championship was in like one of the major ones, like a Daytona or a Talladega? What are we gonna do?
From green flag to checkered flag, the best seat in the house. Xfinity, bring on the good stuff. We got the good stuff here today.
Here in the States, we make meds with more side effects than what the I honestly, it's the one thing I love, Trench, when I watch American commercials and when I live there. It's like, you've got plaque psoriasis. Take whatever this is. Warning, side effects include
down to around the twos, and now Ryan
headaches, nausea, tiredness, drowsiness, sickness, extreme diarrhea, brain hemorrhages, internal bleeding, cramp, cancers. It's like, what the fuck? It suddenly goes from like very normal to the stupidly extreme.
I mean, that is as fragile as you can be with the throttle pedal on corner exit just because of the overall grip. Let's compare it to this end.
It's like side effects include.
On the exit in turn 4.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, cheers. I got a little bit of dry skin. Fucking hell.
We had good pace early in this race. Got a little bit off on a pit cycle, pitted early, so he's on a little bit over.
See, I agree with a few people already in the chat. If you put the championship at Charlotte, you've got an oval, you've got history. Why do they hold it at Phoenix? Yeah, that's the one that makes me laugh. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, take so and so for your depression. Side effects include suicidal thoughts. It's like, what the fuck? Cheers.
Clear out, or is he happy just to sit there?
He's not happy to sit there. He needs this spot. See how important pit road's going to be today. You got to come on pit road leading this race.
Remember, explorers, to stretch. Mobility stretching is all you need in life, especially as you get older. If you can't touch your toes, get to a point where you can touch your toes. No man should not be able to touch their toes. And also grow a moustache. It's Movember. Let me see your moustaches. Mine's year round, but I haven't really shaved it yet. I haven't trimmed it down yet throughout November, and I don't intend to. Grow your mo to save a bro. Most of us are men here. Men's mental health is a huge thing, and November is the month of men's mental health. So I hope you're all doing well. If not, let it out in the chat. And know that pushing forward genuinely is the best thing and the only thing you can do, because we're all in it together. We all go in the same size hole, so we just got to make the best of it with the people around us, and we're all here together having a good time, and that's all that matters. So grow a bloody moustache if you can.
behind him.
I'll grow one because I can't grow a beard.
Priest is down in 20th spot. That's where Bell has lapped to.
It's at Phoenix because it has to be somewhere it doesn't rain.
Some important numbers there. Just
because Phoenix pays all the money.
Inside the cockpit. Throttle and brake trace.
19 cars on the lead lap.
While we watch this,
that's what I'm saying, mate. Everyone just needs to genuinely, and this is coming from someone that never did drugs their entire life. I was straight edge, and then I drank too much, and then I went sober. So I'm sober. I've never done any other drugs in my life. Everyone, instead of being prescribed antidepressant pills, smoke cannabis. It has saved my life more than any pill or therapy. You would not believe. And it has so many medical benefits. That's why Big Pharma hate it. Because all the stuff they make money off Americans for would go straight down the drain. Painkillers wouldn't be a thing needed anymore because you've got cannabis. Sleeping pills wouldn't be a thing. Antidepressants. That's all I'm saying.
That was my favourite finish of the year. It was closer, but just the drama of the Glen on that last lap. That was my favourite.
It was good.
Jeff, that's no disrespect to Harrison either. It was a pretty close between those
I'm nuts, but I see a psychiatrist once a month and a psychologist once a week and after years. Yeah, PTSD over here, Jason.
I could not.
But that's what I'm saying.
You mentioned the
better than any drug or anything else. Cannabis has been the lifesaver for me. And I'm one of those that talk about it genuinely from a medical side as well as the fun side. But the medicinal properties of it are far too great for me to not tell people about it. Hey, let's be honest, Trent, saying what you said, none of these drugs over the, like none of the drugs that they put into your system that's like FDA approved. COVID vaccine. Remember how that was mandatory? And now they're like, oh, it might have done more harm than good. But a thing that people have genuinely been smoking for what? The beginning of fucking time. I come from a background of biomolecular chemistry, so as soon as I saw that they were rolling out this world-saving thing, I was like, fuck off. We can't cure anything with world efforts. What have we really cured recently? Like mumps, measles, rubella and polio. Okay, cool. No one knows that the AIDS, HIV is also getting conquered, but no one talks about that. Because that's good news and no one can talk about good news. I hate to advocate for drugs, alcohol, or violence to anybody, but exactly. Hunter knew what he was on. And like, I understand, yeah. This is what's annoying me. The studies that have been done about it. I'm going to quickly go on a rant here. I don't care who's here and who's not. The studies that have been done about it. Cannabis has been proven to not mess with your driving capability, etc., etc. There's no proof of it making you aggressive, and it's I can't be bothered with all the bullshit that comes with it. A gateway drug. Listen, I have never in my life got so high off weed I thought, you know what, black tar heroin, let's fucking go. Never in my life, never ever Oh, and then let's be honest, big pharma in America is a thing. Unfortunately, you guys do get shafted. I'll be honest with everything you have to pay for. So now imagine if cannabis, because it was yes on Prop 3 recently, wasn't it, or some shit like that. Imagine if cannabis did become legal, completely legal in the United States. Look how happy the Dutch are, and cannabis has been legal there for years, and the Dutch are some of the most happiest, chilled people in the planet, on the planet. If America got legalized weed everywhere, you lot would just chill the fuck out a little bit.
Blaney wanted to win the race and win the title. He got the second part, so maybe this year he's like, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to
So yes,
a non-playoff, non-championship.
the studies that have been done around cannabis are already disproving the whole 50 years of it's a gateway drug, or what was it in the 80s? What was the fuck? What 50s? Reefer madness. And then this is your brain on drugs. This is your brain on marijuana. No, it ain't. When I'm baked, all I want to do is chill out, eat, and just be happy with Mrs. Smoke. And here is my final chat on it, because there's 6 to go on stage 2. Here's my final thought on it all. You could put 4 enemies in a room with alcohol and they would kill each other. If you put those same 4 people in a locked room with only cannabis, they would have a fucking conversation and find some common ground. And that's what they don't want. They don't want people getting on, let's be real. And I'm not one of them people that's like, oh, the government. I'm not. But man, we'd all be so much happier.
I'm going to win this race, the final race of the year. I'm going to win back-to-back races in Phoenix. Corey LaJoie's another one on that list of drivers to get by as
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. People with schizophrenia or psychosis. Sorry. Ooh, a drug doesn't work well with you. Well, guess what? Most fucking things don't work well with people with those problems. So I'm like, that's what annoys me. People always run it back to that, but I'm like, when in your life have you ever, when in your life have you ever seen on the news, man goes on marijuana-fueled rampage and steals a fucking tank and kills 60, never. Cocaine, alcohol, all day long.
This has worked out perfect for Joey, hasn't it? The traffic has played into the hands of the chasing 22.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, Thunder. I understand that point of view completely. They lied to you about cannabis, so what if heroin is good for you? Anyone with a modicum of intelligence, if you look at weed smokers compared to someone that does heroin, which one would you rather look like? Let's be honest. Final lap of stage 2.
It's okay. We'll settle back down. We'll settle into a rhythm.
There is an actual race happening right now, X, yes, but we're deep in conversation.
Meanwhile, look at Blaney trying to weave through the traffic. Briscoe in that red 14. LaJoie in the 51.
Blaney, Bell, Logano, Byron and Hamlin. Blaney is holding out. Bell is on the cheeks though. Final lap. Blaney gets it.
That was thick.
It's pretty intense. I'm sure they're like, why are you lap guys fighting us like this?
One stage left in the Cup Championship. Stage 1 went to Logano. Stage 2 to Blaney. It's a Penske sweep so far. You can't start when I'm literally hard as fuck at work right now, being totally productive. Fox, I'm worried I'm going to get you sacked, mate. Stop watching me while you're working. Jack, you should check out the marijuana special that Sanjay Gupta did. I've already seen it, my man. You'd be... That's why I'm in this chat. You're going to get in trouble, mate. Trench, I've seen it. And the thing is, I was genuinely one of those people growing up that was like, no cannabis, no. And then after many years of therapy, etc., my Muslim doctor was the one that suggested to me that cannabis might be the answer. And my God, we've never looked back. Life has been not peachy or easy, but who knew something that grew out of the earth can take away so many issues? Sunday's my slowest day. If I lose my job, it's the Democrats' fault for creating a bad economy, not yours. That's one way to look at it, Fox. Weed show reactions wouldn't get any views though, because they're very banning on reactions like that. When we finally move from here, it's going to be a couple of months. This is our space between our next move. But when we are finally moved and settled, I will be able to smoke in my office. So smoking with you guys will be something we do on streams. You're not wrong, Jason. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad that we're all pro cannabis in this channel. Well, obviously, otherwise you guys would not be here. I'm back.
It's been a terrific day on pit road for the 12. We'll see if they can keep it rolling.
Tyler Reddick with a 10.4, Joey Logano with a 10.5, Blaney with a 9.8 pit stop. Bell's up to first, Blaney, Byron, Logano, Busher, Larson, Elliott, Truex, Reddick and Hamlin.
So too, William Byron. Blaney lost that spot. Logano loses just one. And Chris Busher continues his forward charge on an amazing day for that RFK Ford. But what about the championship four?
Come to California and grow your own greenery. See, California is a bit crazy for cannabis at the minute. It's getting a bit wild out there. The UK genuinely produces some of the finest quality cannabis in the world. Most of Europe's cannabis comes from the UK, and it's not even fucking legal here. It's medically legal, but the hoops you've got to jump through to get it are insane.
Of our enemy is unclear now. What do you want us to do about it?
Also, Call of Duty 6. I'm still that guy online. I'm incredible on multiplayer still. I've been playing it the last few nights. This race needs to hurry up. I want to get my Mech Warrior fix for today. What is that? Mech Warrior. What is that, Trench? Moved to North Carolina, I got 2,700 acres. Jesus, man, you are sitting on some serious land there, Chris. I'm eating a Milky Way Mini. Give me a moment. In the States, our Milky Way is your Mars bar, basically. Or whatever it is, I don't know. Our Milky Way is very different to yours. Very, very different. Everybody says their weed is... No, but that's the thing. Considering in America it is a huge thing to be like, oh, swing your dick, we grow the best weed. Considering the UK isn't known as a weed growing country, the fact that we do produce some of the best quality weed in the world, Amsterdam, Spain, Thailand, they're all taking our farms' weed, and it's crazy. I think when America does finally start getting some of our good weed, you'll understand, oh, it changes. Every American that comes over and smokes English strains go, that is some power. MechWarrior Online, it's on Steam. Oh, is it a bit like, oh god, not Gundam. Gundam Wing, maybe? Like just giant walking around tanks. The Iroquois practice. I live on 1,100 acres with my family. If my property was perfect. 4 miles. Mad. I have PC, but I do prefer to play on PS5. I live in London, Fox, so...
struggling a little bit. They cannot.
Prices ain't an issue there, mate. Everything's expensive.
They're going to have to go. Everybody has to go. 120.
Colorado weed is fire.
It's going to be a pressure packed 129 laps.
Brad, when you were playing in the NBA,
Yeah, I wish I could grow my own in the UK.
Stress. What were your tools?
I know someone who owns 200,000 acres. Good lord.
Every time. Every time.
I think Michael's laughing because he heard Brad's answer. That's what just happened right there, Brad. You answered, and MJ gave a little giggle. I don't know
He's sitting right beside me here. He's right beside us here.
Michael Jordan is still mad to me that he's like the owner of
And there's a ton of pressure on him, so we may see some
again, people don't understand how good he was
Tyler
in this
Reddick,
day and
Tyler
age
Reddick
either.
shared with us that it's just unbelievable having a resource like Michael Jordan to give examples.
Trench, yeah. I feel like I played games like that back in the day, maybe PS3, PS4. Maybe I did.
The championship 4 for the majority of this race. Can he turn that around?
Fly, we're talking about cannabis. We're talking about waiting for the races. Be crazy.
And make sure to tell you, get the minimum speed done early. Off the brake by the time you get to the sealer in 1 and 2. There's grip with the right side on the sealer, lane 3. They cut back down, stand to the tire. Copy.
So Bubba Wallace passing along exactly what's
Yeah, it sounds like game booster.
And now Tyler's going to try to make
Randy Moshu's throwing the team.
And with all the conversation about multi-cars and multiple
2311 might not race next year. How come?
That is what teammates are supposed to do, right? Yes. That is the leverage and of the opportunity of having multiple people, right? Is absorbing more information, understanding more information. That's what we talk about when we talk about organic racing on the racetrack. Now, I wonder if Reddick said thanks, or if he got an eye roll, or like I would have loved to see Reddick's kind of reaction.
Well, Reddick's given us one of the most
So in NASCAR, oh my.
passes and races this year at Homestead Miami Speedway. He's got to come up with something special. Here he is here.
It wouldn't have the history, but it would have the branding. Yeah, and he's just got money. He's got more money than God old Michael Jordan, isn't he?
We know that this guy's in it to the end. He's a fighter, but he's been languishing around about 9th, 10th, 11th place. That's not going to get it done, especially with the speed and consistency of Blaney. The speed of Logano.
The final stage. Explorers. Thank you for showing me this sport. Thank you for sticking with me over this season.
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Let's go racing, boys! And away we go for the final stage of the series. Bell, Blaney, Logano, Byron and Larson are your top 5.
Here goes Reddick. We said that he needed to do
Reddick's pushing hard. Ooh, 4 wide. Larson blocked him a little. He's pushing him some more. Sorry, I'm doing that right in front of the microphone because I'm too excited.
That was Reddick on a full court press. Those are the moves Jeff talked about. The 45 had the momentum in the final stage. He knew he wasn't clear to 17, Jeff, but he hung the left. It was time for his championship.
Why isn't a helicopter on the helipad? Hey, your guess as good as mine there. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Exactly. Let's go. Bell, Blaney, Logano, Byron, and Reddick. Larson's dropped back to 6th. Not his year this year. Bell might be him.
The other 3 of the championship 4. That was a crazy save from Buscher. That could have been a big wreck. Watch this.
Essentially, it's 4 wide. Reddick says, all right, guys, here I come.
Gets very wide, very wide, very wide.
Moves down.
Oh!
What an aggressive move. And I'm going to tell you, Chase
Lots of contact there with Elliott.
Chris Buscher to 17. He isn't happy.
I think Reddick thinks he needs to get left.
If I would refuse the green flag until they had a medical helicopter. Oh, for the love of... What?
Watch the blue Napa car of Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott. Woo! How he kept that.
Wasn't a multi-car
Yeah.
wreck is incredible. Truex, 1 row behind, was thinking, okay, so this is how my last full-time race.
Yeah, so this is how it ends.
Teammates together. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, fighting over 2nd place as Christopher Bell has bolted.
Oh, that's cool as well, Trench. My PC is pretty decent, I'll be honest. Has to be with all the shit I'm running. I do need to upgrade it soon, though, I won't lie.
Didn't hold anything back. They said we will race each other as hard as necessary.
Blaney is currently leading the championship.
If you're going to make the move to win the championship,
It's Blaney in 2nd, Logano in 3rd, Byron in 4th, Reddick in 5th.
so what I heard there is push, shove, but you don't want to have to go back to Team Penske being the driver that eliminated both of the entries.
And Roger Penske is here. He is watching this battle.
Logano moves up to 2nd.
This is, you'd love to see your cars out front, Div, but
Takes the lead in the final 4. Nope, Blaney takes it back. Blaney and Logano are just back and forth at the moment.
The Rolex 24 at
Lap 200.
There is the captain, center of your screen with the white shirt on. And following up from that Rolex 24, Joseph Newgarden goes on Memorial Day weekend to win.
Oh, out of curiosity, I take it the Bears lost. Can someone fill me in? Did the Bears lose?
The GTP division. In the World Endurance Sports Car Championship, they win the Hypercar division. So the only thing left that they can win.
Honestly, Egad, I have been spoiled because everyone, especially as a new air quotes fan, think of all the races I've had this year. Think of the stuff I've seen. I've had the closest finishes in history. I've had flips. I've had crashes. I've had upsets. I've had last minute lap change. It's been a wild season.
What you buy right behind it is they know everything.
Oh my Christ in heaven. Wait a minute. We lost to a 2-7 Patriots 19-3. Get Matt Eberflus and Shane Waldron the fuck off of my team now. Sorry about that, everyone.
We're talking about the individual drivers' accomplishments and who can be a champion or a 2-time champion.
All 4 championship contenders in the top 5, yeah.
From an organizational standpoint, Team Penske going for 3 in a row.
Logano might actually, if he keeps this up, he is
when you have a great boss,
2 car lengths ahead of anyone else in the championship.
Show them what you got and provide a reason why they hired you, right? And racing for championships is that reason.
Oh,
why he
Egad.
hired me and why he hired
Egad, I agree. It definitely is the ownership.
For a reason, and the reason's to win. That is the only reason.
I like Ryan Poles.
As a race team, it is there to win.
The elderlies of the Chicago Bears need to just give it up now. They're 197,000 years old. I love them, but stop it.
Is really special, but you also want to live up to that.
I just
right? 'Cause that's a lot
want.
of pressure as well.
Oh, but Justin Fields was the problem.
Penske driver in any division of motorsport.
and they all tell you the same thing. We are never wanting.
Honestly, Fox, I know this. I so badly did not want to get rid of Justin Fields.
Go do your job. Go win. These are the first laps.
And I don't give a fuck if people now say, oh, but Caleb in 3 years will be great. If you put this team that's half built around Justin Fields, this season would have been so much different. And it would have been. I don't care. I'm not one of them delusional ones. I go off of what I see. He's played really well with the Steelers. Caleb's been awful. Matt Eberflus is a fucking joke.
Ryan Blaney followed that up with just no grip, especially on corner exit, and it was a very small adjustment by Jonathan Hassler to sort of undo the last adjustment he did, Steve. But here it
You're not wrong, Egad. And it's only going to get worse if the Bears do now get a new stadium. Fans are not going to want to pay millions and billions of dollars to be in a new stadium for a team that doesn't bloody win.
They knew they had to be best at the end. Much easier said than done. Especially with the two ends of the racetrack being very different. You know,
I didn't want Caleb. I'm not going to lie. I really didn't. But I'm one of these people that will graciously eat their hat if he comes back and be's amazing in a year or so, whatever. But Tom Brady said it 5 months ago and everyone went crazy at him. He's like, the problem with college football now is they're training you to learn playbooks, etc., for the NFL. But that's what you do in your first year of the NFL. You sit on the bench and you learn. He said, when I was at college, they were teaching us the mechanics, the basics, how to throw, how to run, how to read defenses, offenses, where to put the ball. And he said it's now changed to a point where rather than building the player, they're building the brand. And it's like, it's so good.
We chatted with Tyler Reddick. I asked him, that movie
if Justin Fields had Cole Kmet, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Roschon Johnson, Khalil Herbert, who's now gone and that hurts my heart.
That was the better move. It's like, wow. That was impressive.
I'm not even that fond of DeAndre Swift at the moment, I'll be honest.
That brought that guy to joy. Smile ear to ear from Michael Jordan.
I'm all for them building a new stadium because the Soldier Field is great and it's historical and it's drenched in the team. But there's nothing for people there. You know what I'm saying? The transfer portal definitely did kill college football. And that is true. Nowadays, college kids are told to build the brand rather than build the brain of the player, which is just But look at Jordan Love. Jordan Love sat for a year behind Aaron Rodgers, and guess what? It fucking paid off. Jordan Love is good with the Packers. They're not fuck the Packers always fuck the Packers. But look at him. Oh, hell yeah, Trench, that's good. Reddit's got to do something different with his pitch strategy, I do agree. Yeah, he is supposedly good, and there are flashes with Swift where he does look like he can make it, but it's just not enough. Or we haven't got the capability to get him enough holes to run through. Holes to run through. But you know what I'm saying?
Heading into the 2025 NASCAR Cup season. And with 99 laps to go, I'll remind everyone that yesterday the Xfinity
The sad thing is they paid all this money to DJ Moore, and Caleb and him just have no chemistry and connection. He consistently doesn't throw the ball to Cole Kmet. He's always overthrowing it lately. I get that you've got a rocket of an arm, and every now and then the Hail Mary type throws are great. But when you're overthrowing DJ Moore by 7 yards, and this dude is, if the ball is within his radius, he will catch it. You're overthrowing him.
Whoa! Oh boy! That was like a motorcycle. That was like a motorcycle tank slapper. One side to the other, back to the other.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Vikings have definitely been spoiled with their picks.
Everybody else had pitted on 189. He had was 155.
I didn't watch it, Carl. I haven't watched the match, but it's again, like I said, because he's getting paid all this money, and like we're what 11 games in the season, and he's got what 300 yards on the season. This is a guy that is supposed to be breaking 1,000-yard seasons every year. He's got 6 more games, and he's barely getting a ball. And when the ball does come, I can't. It does my nut in, man.
Congratulate Martin Truex Jr. I was shocked he had put the championship flag down yet. He was carrying it around all day yesterday in the media center. So
I was just giving you a hard time earlier. I wouldn't mind seeing the Vikes. The Vikes or the Lions. I'd like more the Lions purely because they've never had a Super Bowl. Someone's...
Some issues for the 41.
The 41 is shaking, shimming, shaking. Toe link or a flat tire on the 41, but the right rear is pulling left and right.
Still under power and underway. This is right at the start finish now. You would expect the 41 should get left, get on the apron. I think you'll be able to get this around to pit road.
Priest is having real issues. Priest has pulled off.
Haas factory racing next year with just one car of Cole Custer. So
Poor Cole.
The men and women of Stuart Haas, all the best.
All the men and women of Stuart Haas.
End of an era, and a very successful era, we should say. Changing times in the NASCAR Cup Series, as this championship still needs to be determined.
Round of applause for Haas Racing. But that's my last little bit on it, I'll be honest with the Bears. It's like, I can understand Caleb might be great in 2 years, but the fan base wanted it to be like a win now situation because the way he was hyped up to be like, he can do it all, and guess what? It's just not. DJ Moore got, what was it, $160 million? You don't pay someone that kind of money and then not feed him like a fat kid at Christmas. It's sad that the team is breaking up, but look at this world we live in. Everything seems to be getting more expensive and harder to keep going. Like, everything's crazy. I was looking even as a joke to do like merch shirts, but my God, I'd have to charge like $30 a t-shirt. That's crazy. And then I looked at other people's shirts. I'm like, you guys are charging 60 quid a shirt. You men are on crack. At least your team didn't draft Marcus Russell. The Vikings have never won a Super Bowl. We're 0-4. But that's the thing. You've had 4 attempts. How many times have the Lions even made it to the Super Bowl? Once, I think, maybe. Yeah, I couldn't imagine what... Yeah, a top fuel team, exactly. Imagine... that. What is it? Nitromethane, the fuel. That alone... If you read how much money they spent on the fuel just for drag cars a year, you would cry.
The sweets, unbelievable spectator
yeah,
area.
nitromethane. Honestly, that alone is so expensive, it's ridiculous.
Brought to you by Traveller Whiskey. Championship 4. Logano's the highest at the moment, but Blaney has bridged that gap. Byron is hanging in touch.
Exactly, Zed. Do you know what? I would love to see the Lions win a Super Bowl. I hate the Lions. I hate the fans because, again, I'm in the same... fuck everyone else that isn't the Bears. fuck your team, fuck your fan base. I hate you all, but I love you all. But I'm one of these people where they deserve it. They really do deserve it. Especially over a team like the fucking Chiefs again. You know what I mean?
There's enough tire fall off that I believe between these two, and I would even include Byron, who's about a second and a half back down the road. If Byron could get
It's way more dangerous in NASCAR. They must have, yeah, crazy. In the 1990s, the NASCAR races running 900 horsepower easy. The good old days.
He really does.
Tony Stewart killed. Eh?
Toyota in the championship 4. Here are those 2 Fords.
Exactly. The Lions deserve nothing. But me as a sports fan, I would rather have a team that's never had a Super Bowl win than someone like Patrick Mahomes for number 78,000. You know?
Since Ryan won the championship. And he meant that sincerely. He said, you know, Ryan had less to prove because he was a champion.
Tony Stewart killed a guy and his wife is a drag racer. Hence why, hey,
yeah, that's fair.
At least he could change career, eh?
Change when Brad Keselowski left the organization, and kind of, I had to step up. You know, I felt like I needed to step up, right? Be kind of, I'm growing older. I'm 30 now. I'm a champion now. And he said, yeah, I don't take exception to Joey's comments. I probably am a better teammate. We are better teammates. We work together better. And now they're fighting for a championship.
That makes the, I'm sorry, Jeff, I was going to say that makes the whole organization stronger when the two faces of the organization, I know Cindric's a driver there as well, but these are the two champs, right? That's natural leadership.
And so interesting is Blaney called Logano. Logano was forced to start trying something different, and when he did, he ran the fastest lap that last time by. Blaney's still quicker. Blaney trying to work the outside, going to the outside. Logano on the bottom trying to block him. There you go, Blaney is going to get beaten in the middle of the corner, but this corner exit, running that top lane, he was hoping it would make it a little better than it does. You can see him start to gain. Again, to the top of the racetrack. If he could ever get by right next to the 22 car, he would be in the preferred spot.
Here's Parker Kligerman. What you got? We'll get back to Parker in just a moment. By the way, William Byron is not a million miles behind this either. Byron's only 1.5 seconds behind the 12, sitting.
Oh, I was muted. Jesus.
Fourth place. Look at this.
I know.
One goes high, one goes low.
It's because I was
need to alter his line.
sorting beverage out. Bear with me.
What Blaney has done is he's starting to increase his entry speed on corner entry, right? So it's not about always making lap time. He's trying to get to the left, to the right rear quarter panel of that 22, because if he can, watch this.
I was just responding to Xan. This is the only race I hope, with respect, doesn't have too many overtimes, because it's already 11 PM here in the UK, and it is a Sunday. 79 to go.
Liseo stuck in dirty air, and then now he draws alongside his teammate Blaney, pressing as hard as he can and clears his teammate.
Whoa! Blaney just took off.
Just kept showing Joey Logano, I want the outside, want the outside. Logano was setting up for that, and then Blaney went to the bottom.
So now you question, what does Paul Wolf do? A master of strategy on top of the pit box. The 12 has now run you down 41 laps in and passed you on the racetrack after you.
I'll be honest, Blaney's car is just hauling ass this race.
As far as coming to pit road, moves to the 22.
Bell, Blaney, Logano, Byron and Larson are your top 5. Your championship 4 are Blaney in 2nd, Logano in 3rd, Byron in 4th and Reddick in 6th.
Let's talk more about Blaney. That was quite the move.
Yeah, it was a terrific move to be the first of the championship 4. You see the crews getting ready here, and Blaney knew time was running out, and he said, I need to make a move now, and the 22 makes the move. They come to pit road here, Parker.
Whoa, the 22 pulled in heavy there.
Parker's having some technical difficulties, so let's look at this pit stop for the 22. Paul Wolf on the bottom right, lean forward.
Bell and Logano came in.
3, 2, 1 on the mark. Clean so far on the right side. Remember, replace replacement Jackman, medical issue for the first Jackman on the 22. He woke up today thinking he was pitting Cindric.
It's crazy how
Perfectly clean from Logano.
they have to get their driver's attention. Because think about it, you're coming down that road at 60 miles an hour on a curve. You aren't really going to see your people until it's like right there.
Here come the champs.
Getly move, counter move. Jonathan Hassler, who learned under Paul Wolf, immediately answers that call. Blaney did say the car is definitely better, and I can run the bottom if I need to. I can also run the top of the
Ironically, Logano is one of the only sponsors that's in the UK. It's Shell. Oh, God.
This is where it's all going to happen. Blaney off pit road. The 22 of Logano on the racetrack. Blaney has a ways to go because of where he's
I can't lie, last week, Explorers, one of the pit guys nearly got a bit too close to a car for my liking. Accidents do happen in motorsports and it's crazy. Oh! Right back out where they were.
Blaney has one lap on his tire, so it should fire out really good right here. He should have an advantage.
Oh, Blaney wants to take Bell and then he's going to chase down the pack for the lead.
Motorsports 24 to pit, and his strategy might be run long here. His strategy might be, we hope a caution comes to us. We don't believe we have a chance to beat him heads up. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, the 24 stays on the race.
I just purchased some peanut butter chunk and chocolate chip cookies. Oh, Fox, that sounds incredible. That Jackman just got promoted for next season. Third string, no more. Reddick had a super poor stop.
The exact same amount of laps make this road trip exactly equal.
William Byron knows he's on a different strategy. He saw that happen. Those simple words, it's too early.
It's too early for Byron.
That Rudy Fugle has made the right call. Rudy has a plan and he's sticking to it.
Rudy knows what he's doing, apparently.
Let's talk about Tyler Reddick. Here's the 45. Dave, tell us more.
Lee, he was on and off of pit road at the same basic strategy as the two Penske cars. I asked Billy Scott if running long, like the 24 is doing, like they did at Homestead before they got the lucky caution, if that would work here. He said, I don't think so. You won't see us running long.
Larson's up in second. Not that that means anything right now.
Reddick stuck with the Penske strategy.
So the Exalta Chevy stays out for Hendrick Motorsports. Rudy Fugle has a bag full of championships that he was involved in at Kyle Busch Motorsports in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. There he is. Has he just made a championship winning call?
Yeah, stay with the pack.
Find out. Byron leads.
Be fresher at the end. Just try not to fall anywhere. I like it. Jimmy Johnson up to 22nd. Hendrick boys, block them. Jason, you're old enough to remember Dave Benny Ryan's had a racing over 3 races and never won. Oh my God, I remember seeing that, and like the records that would never be broken, NASCAR records that would never be broken or something. Oh, 300 races with with no win. I couldn't do it. Who would keep signing? Like, I wouldn't have a job to come home to. I know that much if I didn't win for 300 races or whatever it was. Oh my god, the ads are still on.
Motorsports, the final one of the championship for to pit. Kimmy Cooney's coming your way.
Yeah, and Lee, this crew is the only one of the championship four that pitted yesterday in the Xfinity race. And while the cars are different, the crew told me they felt like working
64 to go.
to them to get their mindset on being race ready. Williams said,
Yeah, it's the thing is though, sometimes a clean race are the best kinds of races. Do we wish for some more crazy stuff? I don't know. It's a hard hit on lap 1. But I quite like the whole clean race. I like that there's no stop, start, stop, start. I like that it is all about the racing.
After Blaney and Logano have pitted, are going to put the 24 way back on the physical racetrack itself, almost a half a lap behind, because the new tires for Logano and Blaney work so well. But remember, now William Byron has new tires, and he's going to have.
I agree to an extent, Fox.
Run, so he was 2.7 back.
Ads are what pay the money. Let's do. Oh, someone's in the wall. The 71.
Or it might be perfect because now he has fresh tires. The 71 in the wall. Well, that looks like a right rear flat.
Zane Smith for
Zane Smith into the wall. There you go. There's the yellow.
Big hit for the 71. William Byron. This will work out very well for the driver. The 24 has fresh tires, but how about this hit for Zane Smith?
What a shame. There's been some really good high points for that young driver. This year he's unsure of his future after today. How's this going to shake out for this man? The only Chevrolet powered car in, the only Hendrick car in.
Well, I mentioned how far behind Blaney and Logano and Reddick Byron was going to be, and he was in physical racetrack distance. But now with this caution, I'm going to pull right up to their rear bumper.
Good to see Zane out of the car. Here's how it transpired.
What did happen here? Coming round, coming round.
Oh, early, like he has a problem or a flat tire.
I think
Whoa.
some sort of problem, right? I mean, I think he went around.
Instantly, as soon as he came in, the car just spun. Yeah. Maybe a flat tire.
Under race conditions. The stage breaks were the other two, and both cautions, fellas, that we've seen have been huge hits. Ty Gibbs and Zane Smith.
Absolutely.
He had pitted about 15 laps before this happened.
See Zane climbing out.
That might have saved Larson's strategy if that may force everyone in while Larson's leading and might have trapped. Again, no. If Larson wins, it's just going to be a bit more saddening for me anyway, because it's like, for what? It was all for what? For what? For what?
We weren't going to be distracted, and I'm certainly not nervous going into this year's championship 4.
Well, I think that experience, that's what matters, right?
Byron has the advantage.
You run through those times, Steve, where you have
Don't get
experiences,
wild.
things that you have to go through. And when you
Oh,
go
also,
through,
if you haven't, like the stream. Like the stream. Because there's more of you in it than there is normally, and I appreciate that, so please, like the stream.
This is perfect for them. Bell, Blaney, Logano, Reddick. You see their tire count right here since last pit, 16, 15, 14.
16 to go.
I believe, and this is awful, but I believe if you're Blaney, Logano, and Reddick, you cannot give Byron a 12-lap.
Can someone let me know
could be the final run of the race.
in the chat what the fastest lap time so far is? You know I like knowing who the fastest is so far.
But I just don't believe you can give a championship 4 competitor this much of a tire advantage. This is how many lap down cars were between them. So let's see what the rest of the championship 4 decide. The decision.
If Larson wins, it adds to his career wins total will be at 30 wins and only 17 people. Oh, yeah, true. Oh, no. Chinga, chinga, chinga.
He said, give me what I had a couple runs ago when he
Woo, scare me like that.
The racetrack, so that's what they plan to do for the 22 4 tires, Sunoco fuel, Dave.
Logano, Reddick, Blaney, and Byron didn't go in. Logano 9.4, Reddick 10.6, Blaney 9.5.
the track.
Yeah, Rudy predicted and told his driver, I think the 20, the 12, 22.
Byron might take this then, eh?
We are going to stay out. You are good on these tires. Williams said, okay, let's go.
Byron might take this, eh?
Because now you're going to have Byron leading. First two off pit road of Larson and Elliott, and then the rest of the championship four.
Oh, here we go. A late race caution, a little
Yeah, no, see, this is stupid. There shouldn't be ads here again. This is nearly as bad as YouTube ads for my channel. Jesus. Appreciate that. Appreciate the algorithm boost. Did William Byron accidentally get the 23 bigger? Penske boys, a quick one's got to get out. This one's gonna. Oh, mate, this is gonna get a bit mad, innit? Get your bets in now. I'm still going with a Blaney win. And grow a moustache. You know them Chevy's going to be blocking him. Old versus new tyres, it's going to get stupid. Well, you all wanted a little bit of spice and flavour for the end of the race. I don't want any complaints. To that difference, max. Right. Get it in the chat, get it in the chat. Let me know who you got winning, because this is going to get a little bit nutty. Over, under on 3 more cautions. I'll take the under. I'll take the under. I don't see 3 cautions coming out. It's been way too clean of a race, and even if it gets crazy, there's not enough lappage left, I don't feel like. 3 could be the maximum. That was a big ass gulp of water. Jesus, sorry about that. If Byron only has 1 green lap on his tyres, did he pit before the sun? I bet you. 57 to go. Larson and Elliott won't line up with Byron. Ooh. Greg Byron, no sim racers winning it. Here comes the last restart with the last boogity that I can muster.
Reddick more often than not. Remember, on the last restart, he was in position 10, worked his way quickly up to the top 5, got a little bit of damage on the car, but it was that restart that helped him. This time he starts much further up in 7th position. Blaney Logano right with him. We'll see how this goes this time for the 45. Can this be the way they find their way to the front today?
At the Charlotte Roval, Joey Logano was out. And a week later, after the disqualification of Alex Bowman, a week later he won. Then you've got Tyler Reddick. He was on the edge. He had to race hard. He got in, and he was fighting to survive. He ended up on his roof in Las Vegas. A week later, he won.
Why is the caution still out? Why aren't we going?
Homestead. A week later, he won. And now William Byron has the opportunity. This was Reddick on the last restart. And Jeff, he wasn't hanging about for anybody.
No, he's not, and he's willing to do these types of things.
I need to press. Where is the green? Here we go. We finally getting green.
Ryan Blaney directly in front of him, a little bit in defense mode.
Extended aerial coverage of the Cup Series Championship Day is brought to you by Traveller Whiskey. My point of that, what a difference a week makes.
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
For the final time, hopefully. Green flag is up.
Contact early on that restart.
4 wide. 4 wide in some places. Blaney's chasing hard under Logano. The 5 cars getting pushed to the wall. Byron and Bell at the front having a good old battle.
Now here comes Logano. Watch that bright yellow shell pencil.
Oh! Logano's dropped way all the way down with Larson. Larson right behind him, but doesn't have the speed.
Byron's coming back.
Joey Logano restarted 5th, and here he is leading the race.
Kyle Larson pushing through.
Oh, very close work from Byron there, just getting in front of Bell.
Now can Byron go with Logano?
Logano is... Whoa! Blaney's making a very aggressive move. Overtakes Larson, says get out of the way. Still pushing hard.
Larson, Bell, Blaney, 3 wide.
Oh! Sun and shadows, that's got to be difficult for the eyes. Side drafting to get round him. Larson and Blaney are rubbing. Larson gets up in front.
Thank you very much. Keep fighting each other.
Logano's gone. 3 car length, 4 car, 5 car lengths easy in front. Maybe 10. Good God, he's gone.
We knew it was going to be aggressive. Reddick trying to get to the outside. I said Blaney was going to be in a little bit of defense mode.
Boo Logano, but listen, you don't get there.
Tries to put a block on.
Ah.
Was there.
Blaney and Larson. Yeah, Larson will not let him pass.
Long run here at Phoenix. Blaney has time. I agree. He has to get by Larson, but remember the last run. Logano got by the 12, but over time, Logano's car.
Logano's gone. He's a second in front of. It's not even worth it. Stupid.
Second back. Yeah, on his own, really out of trouble.
Logano to Blaney, 1.7 seconds. Logano to Reddick, 2.3. That's a big gap early on, straight after a restart.
Straight after a restart, Logano is 1 second ahead of Byron.
He knows he needs to kind of eliminate this 5 from the equation.
In NASCAR, that might as well be 10 months. Larson will block because he's a fool.
On the 22, Parker.
Well, once he got to the lead, Lee.
Oh, is that so? I'm guessing if you're in a Chevy, do you get points or money for Chevy doing better than Ford? 22 does have a great car. He's gone. Oh, because Byron's his teammate. True.
22, the playoffs. You look at career win total and then percentage in the playoffs.
Larson's playing a great game of chess, keeping Blaney off of Byron.
It doesn't make sense on paper at times, but they find a way.
Playing the ultimate defender now that I think about it.
Again on this restart.
Lee Petty, David Pearson, Cale Yarborough, Darrell Waltrip, Tony Stewart. Does that list have an addition today of Joey Logano as 3-time Cup Series champs?
Marty.
Yeah, or because he just wants to spot more. You're very right there, Vince. Maybe he just wants to be ahead of him.
He tries to get by Kyle Larson. Listen to the radio just moments ago.
Gonna be a blockade. Pick up Dylan. Try and get through. Right, just move.
Yeah, what the fuck you think I'm doing? I'm trying to get through.
Go back to what we talked about at the beginning of the show.
Are the words from Mr. Mr. Blaney.
Steve said a moment ago,
Larson's getting under his skin and doing a great job of keeping him blocked out.
there's time. We can still make it happen and calm down behind the wheel.
Last week at Martinsville, it looked
But what do
like
we think? Do we think? Do we think? Oh, I was just about to ask to see again. Genuinely, do we feel like Logano's pushing it too soon in the race?
44 to go, and way out in the distance, he can see his teammate. His teammate is out there 2.5 seconds, and between he and his teammate is William Byron. So he's got to get by not one playoff contender, but two to win this championship.
And he's working hard. Every straightaway adjusting the brake bias.
I don't think it's going to happen, lads. Blaney's going to have some sort of miracle now. I'd love to see Truex get the win purely because it's his last season. He's aging like fine wine, is Mr. Martin Truex, with a little grey bits on the side of his hair.
His final drive, of course, with Stuart Haas going away.
It's a battle for 16th.
And a battle is right. Yeah, they're scrapping it out. They're going all over the
Imagine though that he does use up his tyres and no more cautions come out.
in the 10th position at the moment behind Chris Buescher. Chase Elliott and Bubba Wallace has worked his way up to 7th.
I don't think it's going to be like the whole fairy tale ending either, Egad, but
He's worked his way into the top 15. I mentioned Blaney.
It doesn't always come out the way you want it to.
That they shift. Normally it's every straightaway, but Blaney just shifting on the one side. So watch his right hand. We're going to exit the corner right here. He's gonna
Not many people are better than Logano on old tyres. None of them are in the final four. Exactly.
No brake adjustment first.
He's 1.5 seconds in front of Byron. Like,
watch him when he leaves the corner. He's going to reach up with his hand again.
he may as well just kick off his shoes, lay down next to the pool, and just wait. 1.5 seconds in the lead is ridiculous.
At 1 and 2 because of the shape of the corner and the degree of the banking in the corner. So to optimize his opportunity to have the best handling car, he's making those fine adjustments.
But with every lap that goes by, his teammate, and a little moment there for Blaney, his teammate continues to extend his lead, not only over William Byron, but Ryan Blaney as well. It's out to almost 3 seconds between the teammates.
Welcome to the Traders.
Oh. It's getting late and I just want someone that I actually like to win. None of us have mentioned the 8 car today. 1 lap down. Oh my. No. Didn't even think of it. Thank you, Jason. He could still blow a tyre. Yeah. Who? See, the thing is, yeah, I feel like they really take you out of the race here. Especially with, even like from some of the highlights. The side-by-side ads really do, especially in NASCAR. When it goes wrong quickly. Or like when anything happens, it happens so fast. And having these gigantic ads with it side-by-side, they've got to sort something out. Lap traffic coming. I'm part Italian, so I have to root for my fellow Italians. Yeah, but how part Italian are you? Because I've met some Americans that are like, I'm part Scottish. I'm like, well, you're not Scottish because no one says Scottish. Not bad for 23XL though. Their first championship run since the business started. Yeah. Again, as much as we may have had distaste towards Logano, again, we appreciate the teams, we appreciate the hard workers and stuff like that. So you have to take that into account.
Penske's Joey Logano, who was victorious this
25% Italian. Bene, bene, molto bene.
And that Las Vegas race is one I want to talk about because in his previous 2 championship
If you want to make
seasons,
the fans happy, have the sponsor pay to have commercial-free racing for 20-30 minutes, have the sponsor border outside. Listen, I think race fans wouldn't even give a shit if there were tickers going across the bottom or like logos on the tops and sides. If it meant that they didn't get the race interrupted, do whatever you need to do to just keep the race going.
As he works through them, Jeff, he just can't afford to catch one at the wrong time.
Yeah, he did a great job of getting through lap traffic right there.
This is what I just heard on the radio, you're using your stuff too much for Wolf. I don't care, Joey Logano. We'll have fun when you get passed by Byron and Blaney in the final 15 laps. Oh shit. Seems like Paul's actually trying to give him a little bit of warning.
See, as Byron's caught
Ooh.
the 51 car. Just lost a little bit of speed.
Logano, 1.8 seconds in front of Byron. This is getting ridiculous. Unless he is just tearing his tyres to pieces. There's 30 to go.
3 seconds now to 3.1 behind Joey. That's the first time in a while that it's gone the other way. The positive momentum for Blaney. We'll see if this continues. He's 1.5 seconds behind William Byron.
One advantage that Blaney has in the line that he likes running in 1 and 2 is that because it's so low, he gets clean air. As he catches race cars, no one else is really running that low, so he has the advantage of maximizing his speed with clean air. That lap, he was 2/10 quicker than Logano.
And here he comes. It's sub 3 now.
1.9 seconds ahead. Blaney is chasing. Blaney did get past Larson. Again, I don't know when that happened. It might have been during the ads. Something is in my eye.
Down by chunks with fresher tires. This isn't a tire situation, but a speed situation is clear. Blaney has the faster car. In clean air, he's 2 to 3/10 of a second faster than Logano. I don't think this is going to come down to clean air. This is going to come down to how well Logano, Byron, and Blaney can orchestrate their way through traffic. What you got on Blaney, Marty?
Lee, in stage 1, Ryan Blaney's strength was the long run. In stage 2, their strength was the short run. But to start stage 3, Jonathan Hassler's adjustment was to be better.
I watched, oh my god, who was Beast Mode? My brain's gone blank. Marshall Lynch. I watched Marshall Lynch do the NASCAR experience today. He does a thing on YouTube called In Your City. And he got to go in a NASCAR around Texas. And they let him drive around. And I was like, that's something I would love to try and do. Logano slowing. Byron's slowly catching back up now. He's gained 0.3 of a second already.
He's been vocal about wanting constant information. So much so, take a listen to his radio when Blaney got into P3.
Blaney just cleared for P3. Here in a
Javi, you're crazy, man. I'm sorry that you got to hear me shouting in your ear. Sorry, my man. Rusty Wallace Racing Experience.
But he is not that type of driver. He asks for all the information, including a driver that's going for third, a couple positions behind him. And
You literally can pay to drive.
That's what he wants inside the race car, which makes him amazing, his ability to drive and comprehend all
And
that
NASCAR and even race it.
Well, before he has
It's called In Your City. In Yo City, because, you know, that's how he speaks. But it was a cool video to watch. There's something about speed that just makes men smile. And it's so funny seeing people go fast and seeing how they react to it.
What is he going to do when he gets to Williams?
And this is a split right here, the next 5 laps, because Logano is in clean air. Blaney's behind the 24. I think if Logano wants to have a shot to hold the 12 off, he has to stretch this gap right here while they're in different situations.
Yeah, they did shut it down for the evening. I did the petty driving experience in Indianapolis Motor Speedway. My department paid for it. Hell yeah, Jason.
Of this race and this season for the title.
My long run has fallen off now. I'm so loose, Ryan Blaney. Oh no. Blaney chasing down Byron.
And Ryan Blaney puts that Ford down on the low line. This is when he's got to get real aggressive down here in turn 1.
He's really pushing hard against Byron. Pushing him all the way out to the wall. All the way out to the wall to get as much of that. Oh, it's...
Fighting like he did at Martinsville last week to go back to back.
He wants it. Well, obviously he wants it. They all want it, but... He said, "This is mine. I am taking it." Oh my God. Blaney with some great racing there. But he's got to go. He's really got to go. Byron's still pushing right on his arse. This is some close racing. This is some close racing. Do they have days at the F1 tracks in the UK that allow you to drive your own car every weekend at Sonoma? Not F1 tracks. There are some tracks where you can do track days, yeah. I showed Brands Hatch last week to Desert Fox. You can go there with motorbikes and cars sometimes.
You can be a 10 slower lap. That's all you can be. Last lap by the same lap time. But remember, Blaney coming off the bat. We'll find out in the next couple laps what the lap time split is between
NASCAR would be a division. Oh, yeah. NASCAR, Cup Car, all stock cars. Oh, I think it was. I don't know which it would have been then. I apologise on that one. Thunder, you got me there. I want to be the guy standing on the little platform thing as they come past. I want it to pull me across with force.
What does he do to maximize his speed? It's all about how much speed you carry on entry. Are you going to try to drive
20 to go.
You see Blaney right on the bottom of the racetrack.
Blaney is 2 seconds behind, pushing hard because Logano, it does seem like he might just be full throttling. Even his own team. The flag stand, exactly, Jason. The ground shaking when they fire the engine. This and I really want to attend a NASCAR event, and I really want to attend a National Hot Rod Association drag race. I'd love to.
This is just extraordinary.
You're still so much better than Joey, and you're projected to catch himself with 4 to go, Jonathan Hassler. Oh no. Logano has dropped half a second already to Blaney. Blaney's made up half a second quickly. And he's still pushing.
He just ran slower. Jeff, 1.2 seconds now.
He's made up an eighth of a second already. He's made up a second. Blaney's fucking hauling. He wants this. Blaney's made up a second in what, 3 laps? He's pushing.
Their seasons are over. They get out of the way for the race leader.
2-2 maybe saving tyres, but he was just pushing it hard to a point where his own team were like, calm down a little bit.
Who should be the champion? It's been 14 years since somebody went back-to-back Cup championships. That was Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy's in this race. This is a special piece of history on the line here for Ryan Blaney, and so too for
looks like Larson is staying out of the championship battle. Probably doesn't want to be involved in any controversy. Yeah.
Classy move. The 7-14 out of Blaney's way as well.
Very nice from the 7-14 move in there. 1 second flat. Under a second. Blaney is moving now. He was just 2.1 seconds behind 5 laps ago, and now he's 0.8 of a second. He's moving.
Steve asked the question. All right, it's the end of the race.
It's the two of you.
He's really giving it. This is going to be a real
Championship victory. Which was answering the question.
Real close.
Well, that makes it even more difficult for Blaney as he gets there.
That highlighter 1-2 car is suddenly right in the rear view of Mr. Logano, and he's like, dear God, this does not look good.
That they race clean, that they give each other respect, race hard. He expects Ryan Blaney to go get Joey Logano, do everything he can, but he wants him to do it the right way, Steve.
Well, and he has enough speed to do it the right way. He is now close.
I told you, use your tyres too much. You ate them up from Paul Wolfe to Mr. Logano. Thank you for that, Xavi.
Greg Penske on the far right. Paul Wolfe bottom
The
right.
2-2 wants no part of a restart. The 12 is now literally half a second behind him. He was 2 seconds behind 5 laps ago.
Just over half a second between Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney.
Oi.
Jeff. Blaney is happy because where Logano thinks his car is the best is a groove higher than what the 12 is running in 3 and 4.
Oh my lord, is anyone seeing how bright the sun is in the cameras as we just went on board there? That was insane. Yep, thank you, Trent, just what I thought. I'm a hypocrite, but I need some race manipulation there, but fuck off, EGAD, we're not having race manipulation. Oh, Logano's moving away again, no, Blaney's waiting, playing his time, but he is running out. There's 10 left.
That is the fastest lap he's run over the last 15.
And that has stabilized, if not just swung back a little bit in Joey's favor.
So what was it? What did Logano find that made it work that lap right there? And can he repeat it?
Team Penske has never finished
Thunder, no.
Cup Series championship.
Any tampering or cheating of any kind, you should be stripped from the sport. Any sport. Any sport. If you're found cheating when you're part of the sport, nope, you're done for good. 10 to go.
What was that? Did you pick that up?
Some sort of motivational speech, but I'm not sure what. We tend to go. At this point, as a crew chief, you just leave the radio clear. This is between spotter and driver.
Oh, we just got confirmation on it. Stick your tongue out, let's go.
Stick your tongue out, let's go.
Did not hit his marks down in 3 and 4, and it cost him about 1/10 of a second. He's going to have to.
I'll be honest, I think Blaney might catch the 2-2 regardless.
He's built for these big moments, but so is Blaney.
He's really on him now. He's really on him.
Better teammates now that they're both champions, but that loyalty, that cooperation.
Nothing different between team orders and a receiver running a route. Exactly.
That speed that Logano had found a few laps ago, it's gone. He no longer has that pace.
No way you could have kept that pace what he had. He thought he'd be far enough ahead, and they all said with 10 to go he'll catch you. They had it down to the lap that he would be on his arse, and it was the 10th. Blaney is literally 0.225 seconds away. 0.2 now. 0.1. 0.165. Oh my God. Logano's at 100 and it's not going to be enough. Blaney's all over, making him panic. I called for the 12 car to win at the start purely because I love that highlighter yellow Menards car. We got to go. You've made it all the way back. Do not lose it now, Blaney. I know who you want, Fox, but I got to stick with my man. I've said from the start of this race, it's got to be Blaney.
Logano doing a nice job of carrying good exit speed. Now a car in front of them moves out of the way.
0.1 seconds behind, literally. They could shout at each other through the window if they were next to each other.
Final 5.
He's right there. He's right there with 5 to go.
Your guess is as good as ours. Who do you like? Who do you see being the
I'll try not to talk too much, but it's my stream. Blaney seems to be on and off with the pressure. Logano just holding off, doing everything he can. They're not even doing crazy speeds for this sport. 106, 130s, 140s. They're pushing now. 4 left. 388. Logano might actually win this.
Blaney's determination has been equally as incredible. But this man here out front has been stoic. Coming back from that earlier pit stop hiccup that put him down 4 positions. They had to swap out.
Joey is doing incredibly here at keeping away. Blaney just can't seem to get that clean air. He cannot seem to get that line. Oh! Blaney with a smart move to cut a bit of the corner. Well, not cut the corner, but go low to come back in. No, it didn't work. Blaney might win. 3 to go. Holy shit. Mr. Boo himself, Logano, might win the championship.
Let's see if Logano answers the call on the front straightaway. Blaney went to the apron. It helped his lap time.
I'll be honest, Trench. He might have to nudge him, but I don't even think he can get close enough to touch him. 2 to go. This is very close. He's 0.1 seconds behind him. Oh my flipping god. It's coming. It's coming. Final flag. White flag. Final lap. Logano or Blaney. Who's going to win the championship? Who is going to be... Why did Blaney just seem to come off the power so hard there? Final lap, final lap. All the cheers are going to be going off.
He goes up high. There's traffic low. Joey Logano steps into history. He's a 3-time Cup Series champion.
I'm fucking annoyed that he got in on like a weird thing, but yay for Joey Logano. What an absolute incredible season. Listen, I'm not going to stick around for the interviews, etc, etc. I want to watch those myself for me tomorrow, because it is also nearly midnight here. I want to talk to all of you. I can't, but we need to have a conversation for a second. We need to have a conversation. He has become a 3-time champ. No one else has done that. Well, not in a while, let's be honest. He joins the Legends, as they've just said. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Joey Logano, the man we have booed every week, is my, everyone, 2024 NASCAR Cup champion. We move for next year. February. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's here still. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been on the journey of NASCAR with me, the journey of the season, the people that have been in the live streams, the people that have supported, the people that turn up every week. I appreciate you all. We're going to keep going with the live streams even though the NASCAR season is over. We're going to be doing gaming. We're going to be doing more of the weird sports stuff. I want to get more into a flow of things now, and I feel like we're finding our feet finally, which is nice. Oh, I cannot believe Joey Logano did it. We move into next season. It is Sunday. It is nearly midnight where I am, Explorers. I just need to say to all of you, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing me this sport. Thank you for sticking with me and understanding that I do need to ask the same question 8,000 times sometimes. I appreciate that. You've all been absolutely incredible. I appreciate every single one of you like you would not believe. Thank you all for the laughs and whatnot. So, have yourselves a great Sunday. Let me know something good in the chat when I go in a moment. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Be well, and bye-bye.